Hey, it's West Ham Online's channel. It's the big day, West Ham Online. It's historic day in a way, isn't it? It's a big European game after so many years in our history. Mate, are you excited?
Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really nervous. But if we go through, I think I'm going to try and go to the next away game, at least go to the country. So that's another reason I really want us to win tonight. I want to win. I think if we don't win, if we lose the game by 2 goal margin tonight, we're pretty much out of it, and our season will be looking quite bleak. So we need to stay in the game tonight, in my opinion.
I think so. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and share the lineup if I can. So it won't be a minute. Let's have a look. So that's the lineup, mate. And basically, 4-3-3 matching them. I think Areola in goal. Again, are you surprised or that's what it should be, mate?
No, that's what I expected, and I don't mind either keeper, to be honest.
Cool. And then, I mean, flat back four. It kind of. I'm surprised. I thought we were going to go with wing backs. That's what we've been playing the last 2-3 games, and I thought that might give us a kind of a result away from Europe, isn't it, mate? Flat back four. I don't think we're at our best because our fullbacks are sometimes not the best, are they?
Yeah, I agree, but I thought in the back four looked pretty comfortable against Liverpool. So as long as Rice and Souček follow the runners, we should be fine.
Cool. And then Rice in the middle, Souček. Well, don't know what kind of position he's going to be playing. Lanzini either side of him, Fornells, Antonio, Vlasic. So there's no Bowen, mate. No Bowen.
No Bowen. It's going to affect us, but at the same time, I think the one thing that we will benefit from Bowen not being there is one extra player who's more technical than him. So I think we'll get a bit more possession, but in terms of goal threat, it's looking a bit bleak looking at that lineup.
Yeah, Antonio's not in the best of forms. Vlasic hasn't shown me anything today, and Fornells is always likely to miss a few. So I don't know. So I don't know where the goals are coming from, mate. They've got and Nesri up front, a very big name in Europe. Rakitic, who we all know. Kunde at the back, Acuna. I'm not an expert on Sevilla team, mate, but apparently there's 8 or 9 players missing. The manager was saying earlier on in the day.
Yeah, they've got a few players missing, but when I look at their front three, there's still a lot of goal threat in it. Maybe not this season. I'm not sure their front three is better than ours, but defensively they're brilliant as well. They've got the second best defensive record in Europe after Man City, and you can tell why with players like Jules Koundé at the back.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have a look at our bench, mate, and see what we got in there. So Ben was on the bench. Any comments on that, mate?
I agree with it. I wouldn't have minded if he played, actually, but at the same time, he weren't great against Liverpool. And for me, he's just been too... he's been trying too many passes, which are too difficult to complete. He's losing the ball a lot. And at the moment, I think he's probably best coming off the bench.
They've got Martial on the bench, mate, who's a nemesis at West Ham against West Ham in the past. So we'll kind of see what happens with that, I think. Yeah, we'll see. While we're chatting along, I'm just going to go and have a look at because I'm so intrigued by, if you look at the past winners of this tournament, mate, some big names in there.
Yeah.
Do you know anyone who's gone up there today in Spain? Do you know anyone, any friends, family, anyone?
I know a lot of people who've gone up there, like Dom's gone up there, I know Marshy's gone up there, I know who else? A few West Ham accounts, West Ham latest. So there's a few people that have gone up there that I'm aware of, but yeah, I think we've got 3,000 fans up there. I reckon there's another 300 that have just gone along to see the country and support the fans and watch it in a bar, if you get what I mean. So I reckon about 3.4k West Ham fans are up there.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think there was a bit of trouble last night. Well, what's Eintracht Frankfurt doing down there?
They're playing Betis, Real Betis.
Okay, and it already kicked off, didn't it? Apparently.
Yeah, Frankfurt. I was said on Twitter, after the robbery we paid for Haller, they should be pretty happy with our club.
That's the list of some of the winners, mate. So I can see Spurs in 72, Liverpool 73, PSV's up there, Ipswich in 1981. I don't know if you were aware of that. Liverpool 73 and 76, Real Madrid 85, 86, Juve in there quite a bit during that time. Ajax back in again, Bayern, Liverpool again 2001. What's that team in 2008, mate? What badge is that? 2008. Can you see?
2008.
Don't recognise that badge. Yeah.
I can't even read it. 2008. I can't even see the year. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Inter Milan. No, I genuinely cannot see where 2008 is. Can you put the cursor over it?
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, Zenit St. Petersburg.
Fair enough. Let me see if I can zoom in, mate. Hang on, let me check. Zoom. I zoomed in. No, it doesn't let me. Doesn't like it. So that's fine. Chelsea, Real Madrid, Man United.
Sevilla.
6. I can see 6 of them. That is incredible, mate. Wow. And Villarreal, of course, are the holders, aren't they, mate?
Yeah, they got that wrong. I don't know why they've put Sevilla in 2020 there. As you said, Villarreal are the
Well, they 2021 would have been
right,
Villarreal,
yeah.
wouldn't it? Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
Villarreal and holders, they deserved it last year as well. But what I will say is, I look at Villarreal. They finished 7th or 8th in La Liga last year. Their team's no better than ours. If they can win it, there's no reason why this year we can't win it.
Yeah. I'm just going to try to get rid of this light, mate. I won't be.
Andy Carroll. Andy Carroll. Andy Carroll. Andy Carroll.
Just trying to figure it out. Are you watching it on BT as well, or what are you doing?
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, I've got the fucking monkeys in the back now. Dave's in the back, isn't he? Dave. Come
Dave
here.
the monkey.
Come here. Wouldn't it freak you out if you just walked over? You're like, what the fuck? Come here, Dave. Fucking hell, mate. Taking a bit of a teetotal break today, I think. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to touch anything. What about you? Did you go to college today?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Only for a few hours. I had about 3 hours this morning. But since then, I've just been counting down the minutes.
Yeah. So you are really, really, shall I say, you are excited, mate, aren't you?
Yep. I think the game tonight will be 0-0 or 1-0 either way.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can't tell till the game kicks off. You don't know, mate. Sevilla are quite savvy, aren't they? Quite professional.
Yeah.
They kind of know how to control games. I believe they got one of the best defences in Spain, if I'm right. They don't concede
One of the
a lot,
best defences in Europe. If in fact the second best.
So if it doesn't look like to you we got goals in the team today and they don't let anything in, I'm going to go for a 0-0. I don't know why.
Yeah. Wouldn't be surprised.
But I would have been. But he hasn't set up for. If he played the wing backs and 3 centre backs, and I thought, yeah, he's going for 0-0. But I don't know, David.
There's not a lot of goals on that pitch. That's what I was saying. I don't know how many goal scorers are on that pitch. I reckon West Ham have got Antonio as the biggest threat. Then maybe Souček, Dawson.
Yeah.
They've got Enes, Ria, Campos, and then once again they're going into territory like ours, like we are, looking into defenders and all of this.
Interesting question I'm going to ask. It just come to me because of your Twitter handle.
Yep.
Wonder who West Ham Online 1, 2, 3, 4 are. Isn't it? I don't know. Have you come across anyone? Or...
I have come across a West Ham Online on Twitter, but 1, 2, 3, 4, no.
Cool. Let's have a look. I think. Let me just have a look at something. Yeah, I was trying to get hold of Cathal, but I think he's got a lot of work on.
Do you reckon he's watching the game today?
I'm not sure. I think he's just busy non-stop. He's at college and then working and things like that. So I'm not too sure.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Looks like a very, very sunny day. I saw pictures from Frankie, who's out there, a good friend of the channel. He's staying in a nice villa with his friend. He left a bit early, perhaps a couple of days ago, using the fast train that we've heard about. And I believe it's a very nice city to kind of go on holiday for. So I did have those things in my mind where I might drive, but no, I mean it's all kind. I mean, look at the price of petrol. Look what's happening in Europe at the moment. I thought I'd leave it. I think Stel, who we all know, I think he's gone via Barcelona. Has he landed in Barcelona? I don't know how he's got there, but I think he left very early. Looking at his Facebook photos.
Well, if we go through, will you be going to the quarterfinal?
I can't. I'm just taking each day as it comes, mate. Like, see what's going on at work. I'm certainly due a lot of holidays to take. It's a lot to plan, isn't it, mate? The thing is, I'm not going to get a ticket, am I? I'm not going to get a ticket for sure. I don't know.
But you can go out there and see if anyone will have a spare ticket out there. I know that's happened to a few people today.
Well, did you hear about the €10,000 whatever price on the ticket Sevilla put on there, didn't they?
Yeah, but there was a way around it. I can't remember what it was, but there was a way around it.
The way around it might be if the members gave their ticket to you, I think.
Yeah.
That looks like what's. But thing is, when I go abroad, I just want to do things the right way. I don't want to do those kind of things. And yeah, but I would certainly be up for perhaps enjoying the atmosphere out there. Certainly got tickets for the home leg. Are you gonna go to the home leg?
Yeah, definitely the home leg. Yeah, but I'm just worried that we won't. Imagine if we're not in the game by the home leg. Imagine we get smacked today. I'll be furious.
I'll still go because I think the atmosphere will be special. Hopefully,
I'll still go. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not many chances we're going to get to watch European nights. Early kickoff this one again, West Ham Online. So funny enough, when he looked at the list, obviously Spartak Moscow is it who've been obviously thrown out, and RB got the RB got a bit lucky.
Yeah, lucky team. Well, I wish we got him.
Yeah, I think it's two ways to look at it. Perhaps some of their fans or our fans certainly have said, "Oh, that's an away trip that we could have gone on." Look at it that way, but yeah, then they kind of got through. And Sevilla, I mean, it's a West Ham way to get the hardest team left in the cup.
Yeah,
so that's just the way it is.
If we go through, I bet you any money we'll get Barcelona.
Oh my god, yeah, I know what you mean. But we got Carlton Cole, Joe Cole in the BT Sports Studios.
Yeah,
Joe Cole's looking his usual slick, nice suit on. So they look pretty confident, I think. I think Sevilla were worried that West Ham were going to get too many fans into the ground at all ends, and that's what they're trying to stop.
Yeah, definitely. They know West Ham fans what West Ham fans are like.
Yeah, so a lot of the old boys have gone up there. And I think it's a nice trip. Yeah, it's not too far, is it?
And the thing is, with apparently Spanish culture, like since lockdown's come back, some of the stadiums have been quite empty. So I actually think our fans might be quite loud in there today.
I think so. They're certainly in good spirits, I think. And like you said, the weather's nice, so hopefully the beer's nice out there for everyone, and should be a good game, I think.
Definitely, yeah.
I think the contrast, different styles every league plays in is always interesting in Europe.
Yeah.
Some of the leagues, they build up very slowly from the back and then it gets quicker at the top. we obviously like to play on the front foot a lot in the Premier League. So we'll see how we do. But I think certainly in the qualification, our team was set up to play in Europe, I thought, where we're hard to break down. We're very fit, very strong, and good organisation, I think. So I think that suits us, I think. Some of the
I
teams
agree.
on...
Yeah, I think these sorts of games are perfect for us personally. Two-legged tie. Play style goes out the window a little bit. You can sit back, defend when you want. Loads of different options because it's two legs. 180 minutes. We'll go through periods of parking the bus, periods of pressure. It's perfect for David Moyes.
I think so. Whereas some of the teams under Bilic and Pellegrini would have struggled in Europe. I think very easy to break down, very open, and would have conceded fairly easily, I think. But it's just a shame that, like you said, we won the group, and then our prize to winning the group is to draw Sevilla. And but that's the champion. I mean, do you agree with the Champions League teams dropping into the tournament? I don't know, mate.
I think I'm used to it, and I do agree. I like the fact that they've done a playoff round this year. You know, like where Sevilla had to beat Zagreb. At least that's a little bit more of a challenge for the Champions League teams. But at the end of the day, you shouldn't really be given a reward for dropping out of your group in the Champions League. I don't get it. Doesn't really make sense. And eventually, I think that will have to come to a stop. There will be a better method maybe in 5-10 years' time. But at the moment, I'm fine with it. I do like the format this year a lot more than last year's, maybe because we're in it. But yeah, it makes for good games, to be fair.
I think so, and the standard's very good. I think a lot of big teams in there, so I think it'll be good. Who did you want to draw again? Who was your preference? Like when the draw was being made?
No, I wanted Rangers.
Okay. Mr. Putin's in the chat. How you doing, sir? Hope everything's well and you're behaving, you naughty boy. So, hello to Mr. Putin.
I wanted Rangers, but there was another team I wanted more than them. I can't remember who it was. It was
I wanted Rangers or Barcelona, wasn't it? I think.
Yeah. I wanted to steer clear of Barcelona personally.
No, it would have been a dream, though, eh?
Yeah, but save that for later was my logic.
So you're like, let Salah take the fifth penalty then?
Yeah.
That was crazy what Egypt did, isn't it? I thought about it.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. Yeah.
Wasn't Portugal Ronaldo did a similar thing, didn't they?
Yeah, Ronaldo always takes the fifth.
Yeah, I mean that final was crazy, wasn't it? Was it 11-10 or 11-11, something like that? Chelsea Liverpool, bloody hell, that was a nightmare, mate. Villa home, I think coming up. You going to that?
Yep. Villa home Sunday. I'm not sure how important it will actually be because if this game is tight, we might look to rest a couple of people at Villa home. But then again, our Premier League form isn't exactly great. It's patchy at best lately. So I think we need a win personally. But then again, there's Premier League games tonight. If Wolves and Southampton lose tonight, I mean, it becomes much easier for us to get top 7. But I'm just looking at that top 6 again personally.
I think we should have got a point last week, I think.
Definitely, yeah. I went there, obviously. That was great, the atmosphere in there from our fans, not from the Liverpool fans.
How's your journey up there? You went a little bit earlier, or?
Yeah, I went on the Friday in the car, stayed in the travel lodge. It was good. Journey was fine. Stopped off at one of the service stations, brilliant service station. 4.5 hour drive on the motorway, not too bad. And yeah, Liverpool. I don't mind Liverpool as a city. The city centre is quite nice, to be fair. But in terms of the housing, I didn't actually see one nice house.
Hi, Glenn. How you doing, mate? Thanks for joining. Hope you've had a good day and you're looking forward to what could be a historic European night for West Ham. We see what happens. But Liverpool, I went in 2015 under Bilic when we won.
Oh, yeah. I remember you saying.
Yeah. That was a same-day journey, parked up. Someone told me about a road not far that you could park up, so I parked there and didn't really get any decent food outside. Didn't have any beer at half time. So that was that kind of day, but very hot day, glorious result. Really enjoyed myself and really friendly Liverpool knowledgeable fans. Went for a beer in the local pub with my West Ham colours on, which I don't think you can do at many grounds. So good day for me. But yeah, around the ground, I don't know about now because since then they built it up. But when I went then, I wasn't that impressed with Anfield when I went 2015. Obviously, Old Trafford was much better when I went there. Did you get any decent food, mate? In around the ground?
No, I ate at about 12:30 that day. I just went to the Wagamama's in the city centre. I couldn't be bothered to get food round the ground. I think I saw the pub you're mentioning though.
It's right near the ground, isn't it? So as you're on the
Yeah,
way out, you're on the right, yeah.
the one on the corner. Yeah, I just went straight home after the game because I didn't have much time. Like, game kicked off. It was the late kickoff, obviously, for me. Ended late, and I needed to get home for the next day, so went straight home.
Fair enough. And I think, I went on a 2-day finance course a couple of years ago near the Albert Docks. So they've kind of renovated all that area now near the docks where the
I
Everton
think they're
ground.
doing Everton Stadium there, aren't they?
Yeah, I follow that. There's a guy on YouTube that gives updates every 2 weeks, so it's quite interesting. He kind of shows all the footage.
How far is that from their current stadium?
I wouldn't know. Not too far, I don't think. Not too far. But it's quite interesting how it's right on the edge of the sea and everything. And yeah, it's going to be good, I think. 55,000 is it going to be, I think, when it's done up? Yeah, we'll see what happens, mate. Hello, mate. You all right?
Yeah, not bad, thanks, mate. How you doing?
Where you been?
Absolutely lost, mate. You know what? I always joke about work, but work has been absolutely manic, mate. I mean,
You've lost
absolutely manic.
weight, mate. You've lost weight.
Yeah, mate. It's called stress. I think it's the stress
No,
diet.
seriously. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I could see.
Yeah, believe me, mate. I'm not a stressful person. You know, I try to take life as it is, but I'm not gonna lie. It's been frantic. Yeah, but I can't complain, mate. You know, because there's always people outside out of work or like what's going on with Ukraine and everything. So, like I like to say, it's first world problems, no?
Yeah, I'll be back in a minute. You two carry on. I'll be back in 1 minute. Just checking something. Yeah.
What do you think of the team, then, mate?
I don't mind it. I think it done well. Well, obviously it was a very similar team without Bowen. But I think it done well in Liverpool the other day. I was quite impressed. It suits this style of game as well. I think we're going to try and play on the counter attack. I think first 20 minutes certainly we're going to look to see how Sevilla play, and then boys will probably act from there because we don't want to go into half time out of the game, do we? That would be the worst case scenario. So I think it will be a case of steady first half, maybe stay back a bit, try and hit them on the counter if we can. But I think the overall idea will be to go to Seville and leave it still in the game.
Oh, without a doubt, mate. I agree with you 100%. I think if we go down 1 or 2 in this game, I think it's going to be game over. You know, so I knowing Moyes, like you say, I agree, mate. I think he's going to go there and just want to secure something, because he knows that if we can get back next Thursday, I mean, games under the lights, Upton Park were always banging. I mean, I always remember the Ipswich second leg, when we went up and we won 2-0 after being 1-0 down in the first leg. It was banging Upton Park. So hopefully next week, we can get back there and get a win and just do. To be honest, knowing our level right now and with this, it doesn't worry me the first team. Obviously, Bowen's an issue, but it worries me that just the subs bench as always. I mean, we've got Ben Rama there, but if we do go 1-0 down or 2-0 down, I don't think the subs bench is strong enough to help us. So that's my only worry. But that's nothing new.
I agree. Yeah, I look at that bench, and the only ones I will feel comfortable coming on, obviously Ben Rama is the obvious sub for one of the attackers. Noble, I was really, really impressed with his game at Liverpool. Maybe this game's a bit different to that, but I don't see why. Liverpool are quite an intense team, and I imagine Seville will be as well. So maybe Noble could be an option, but apart from that, I'm looking at it, I'm thinking I don't want to see Masuaku. The kids
No.
probably aren't ready. Fredericks, maybe. Fredericks for the counter-attack, but yeah, overall it's probably Benrahma and Noble, the only two players you have any confidence in that sort of game.
Yeah, Matt, I thought we were going to go with three at the back, mate. Three centre backs and wing backs to try to get 0-0. I thought.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been surprised, to be honest, but I don't know, mate. I mean, when it comes to Moyes, it's hard to second guess him sometimes, isn't it? But I mean, this is the most logical team based on, it's just a like for like replacement with Vlasic for Bowen. I think it was up in the air between Vlasic and Benrahma. Maybe he's gone for what I think about Vlasic. I think the advantage that he has, although he's not fit in well 100% to the team, he does hold the ball up well, and I think that's maybe the advantage that
Great,
he's
yeah.
got over Benrahma.
And
Yeah,
physically he's
Benrahma's
good,
a lot
isn't he?
more tricky. Yeah, so I think that's like you say, if he's going with that defensive mentality, I think that's maybe why he's justified the selection of Vlasic. And, maybe if the game's a bit open after 60, 65 minutes, the introduction of Benrahma could throw the cat among the pigeons, and he could bring on that little bit of spark. Or if he wants to shore the game up, like you were saying, mate, I have to be honest, I was surprised and I was not in favour of Noble's substitution at the time when he was brought on at Liverpool. But yet again, El Capitan, he shuts our mouth. He proved us all wrong like he does time and time again. Like Dawson's done and everyone else that
Yeah.
we've criticised over the years. So he's just like a Rolls Royce, to be honest. Even though some parts of the game can go by him, but
Well, yeah.
I'd be happy to bring. But like you say, mate, I would have left Masuaku on the plane in Seville airport just
Yeah.
just to avoid
Dump
any
him off.
tragedies.
He was meant to be out for the year, and he's back. The git.
Oh,
Do you know what
God.
else?
Scary.
Do you know what else I was thinking? Noble, although we think that we still have that in the back of our minds, the thought whenever he's come on, oh, Noble's finished, he's going to retire soon. When I look at his performances this year, I think he's actually played well most of the times when he's played. Liverpool, I look at the Watford 4-1, he was brilliant. Man United in the Cup, he weren't bad. And apart from that, he's barely played. In the Europa League, he was good in the group stage. Yes, probably I could have run the midfield against Rapid Vienna. But at the same time, he has played quite well.
Yeah, mate.
Well,
yeah, and I think it's the limit in the games has actually allowed him to keep match fit and effective when he comes on. Because I think if he'd have played more, I think the fatigue would have set in a lot more, and maybe he wouldn't be able to bring up the standard as high. When he does come on, and I think maybe he's got that point to prove. Because he's a stubborn son of a bitch, Noble. He's a Canning Town boy, local boy, and he's not going to want to come on and embarrass himself. And I think that's why he's decided to go out this year. Because he is not like they say, you can either leave by the big door or get shuffled out the back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I think he wants to leave by the big door, and I think he's stubborn enough to say, you know what, I'm going to come on, I'm going to keep myself fit, and when I come on, I'm going to perform.
Yeah.
Whether it's a little performance, whether it's 30 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever, but I'm going to do the job, and I think that's all credit to him as a professional. And I mean, Mark Noble has never pulled up the flowers when it's come to football, but he's an absolutely solid, brilliant professional, and I think that's what he will always be remembered for his time with us.
Yeah, and it would be the fitting ending for us to win the trophy this year.
I think you might want to stay on another year if we win the trophy.
Yeah.
I would.
So Matt, are you happy with the lineup then, or would you change anything? Benrahma's on the bench or anything else?
Listen, I think. Am I happy?
What about the goalkeeper position?
don't
You
know.
right with it? You right with it?
Oh, I'm happy with that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah, definitely. I think Areola deserves it, to be honest, for his performances in the cup. I think it's good to respect, this culture that we have of playing a certain goalkeeper in a certain cup. I think it's very bad form to then in the later stages change the goalkeeper just because you're like, oh yeah, shit, we're getting to the difficult games. You're maybe not good enough. Let's stick in the best goalkeeper. And more than anything, I just think that I'm sorry, I would prefer Areola to Sam Johnson. I'm of the line of thought that I would like to keep Areola. I think he's one for the future. I think he's a solid international level goalkeeper who's obviously good enough to be a team like PSG. And I think we need to give him the game time so he's at least motivated to want to stay on. Because for me, I think he's the one that's going to follow Fabianski. And I would hate to lose him. And I don't think Sam Johnson's a bad goalkeeper, but I would prefer Areola. So I'm happy with that, mate. And when it comes to the team, with what we've got right now, like you said, we could have gone three at the back, but knowing Moyes, I mean, this is what he was going to go out with always. I never imagined it would be a different team. The only difference was to see whether it would be Vlasic or Benrahma. But like I just said, I think he's gone Vlasic because of that little bit more physicality and ability to hold up, and maybe Benrahma can come on because, I mean, the young kids are not going to get a chance, are they?
He hasn't scored yet, has he? If I'm right, Vlasic, has he got one? Not sure.
No.
I don't think he is. Yeah.
No. I don't think so either. But I not I remember, mate. But I do think that his build-up play is quite good. He's smart. He's intelligent. So I'm confident. And fingers crossed. What I think it depends on today, mate, is if Antonio can keep this improved run of form and cap it off with a goal. You know what I mean? Because he has improved his form recently, but what he's missing is just getting back into regular goal scoring. So if I think today a lot of today depends on Antonio.
Antonio is key for me. He's got to step up to the plate and drive us forward. I think. Glenn, it's just Areola. Watford away. When's Watford away? Is that coming up? I don't know. I know Villa's coming up, isn't it? Villa's at home. Watford. I mean, look at Spurs, mate. Talk about improving goal difference the last two games. The teams are putting their tools down. Leeds and kind of Everton. I mean, what's that? +9 in the last two games?
Yeah. No. It's a tough one. Hey, I just want to mention, mate, that Sevilla have a Mexican player that is quite nifty. We need to watch out for Jesus Corona, or they call him Tecatito, which means little Tecate, which is a beer here. Tecate beer, little bit. But he's a good player, mate. He's a useful player, Mexican national. He left Monterrey to go to 20 in Holland, and then he went off to Porto, and he's a useful player, a good winger, good wide player, and someone to look out for. Not being great, not a great goal scorer, but he's someone that will contribute to the game. So someone we need to watch out for. And I mean, to be honest, one of the players that I like in the Sevilla team that I've always liked is Rakitic.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the Barcelona made a big. He's a Cadillac of a player, mate. I think they made a big mistake.
I don't know if he's old.
It was, but I mean, in the position he plays, in that defensive midfielder, just spraying around passes, intercepting, breaking up play. I mean, I really like him, and I also like Koundé as well. I think Koundé is a really good. Vlasic scored at Watford. You are right, Glenn. You are right. I like Koundé as well. The defense. Yeah, Koundé is a great player.
Well, he was Chelsea bound until that news today about all the sanctions and things like that on the owners.
So sad, right?
I don't understand. I don't know what's going to happen. I ain't got a clue. They can't sell tickets if you're it's season ticket holders only. I think.
Yeah, that's it.
Can't sell the club, but I mean, if you look at that list of badges, these are the clubs of all won Europa. You got Liverpool, Spurs, PSV, Bayern, Chelsea, Atletico Madrid, all the big boys. Very prestigious that is. In Sevilla, you can see six times I can see there since 2006.
Well, the three consecutive ones under Unai Emery, weren't they? When Unai Emery, it was almost 16, even when they made it so that the winner of the Europa League would go into the Champions League. It almost seemed like Emery would then lose the Champions League on purpose to go back into the Europa League because it was more his level. Because because they didn't play at all well in the Champions League when they got in, and then they dropped off obviously back into the Europa League and went through and won it again. So you know they're not the power that they once were in the Europa League. You know, compared to the
They're
time that
still
when.
good though.
But they're yeah, a hell of a team, mate. Hell of a team, and
Yeah.
you know, not the team I would have liked to have faced at this stage of the game, stage of the tournament.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's a litmus test. It's a litmus test for us. You know, this is the point to say, do we deserve to be here or not? You know, and this will be if we win this and we go through, this will be this should be absolutely fucking massive for not only our European campaign but for the league as well. You know, to get us back on track.
I think so. You'll lift the whole thing, wouldn't it, around the ground and everyone.
Oh, can you imagine? Could you imagine?
It'll be amazing.
Because this is a massive game. Sevilla, no mugs.
There must have been
no mugs.
Must have been on par with Barcelona as up there as a favourites, isn't it? I think before the draw.
Yeah, Napoli as well.
Yeah, so Roma are playing Leicester tonight, Monaco tonight, Barcelona, Galatasaray 8 o'clock, Atlanta, Leverkusen, Rangers,
Atlanta,
Red Star.
Yeah, Atlanta's another team that are a tough one, to be honest. Atlanta are no mugs either, you know. Especially with that attack that they have.
Partizan, Feyenoord, Sevilla. Just seeing. Oh, there's a lot of empty seats still, mate. What's the time?
I'm not sure. My uncle's there right now. Actually, my uncle went across as he always does. He goes to every away game, so he's there right now.
There's no kind of roof, Matt. What I'm looking at, really, apart from one end. I don't think the other end.
It's a weird stadium, isn't it? It's a weird stadium.
It looks good there, man. It does.
Yeah, they're showing all the.
That's a full house, nearly.
Do you think so? Look at the top bit. Unless they're going to come in the end, I don't know.
That's why I said nearly. I corrected myself.
Yeah.
As I said, I looked up. I was like, oh, actually, I can still see Seville written.
That's as they show the West Ham boys, right? They're showing the tunnel now.
Oh, they've not got their sponsor on the shirts.
Yeah. What does that mean then?
I wonder if that's because it's like banned in Spain to have a betting company as your sponsor.
I don't know, mate. Not sure.
It must be. That's the only thing I can think of. Because now they're wearing what the under 23s and the under 18s would wear. So say if you've got the kids and they have it goes up to a certain size, I can't remember, up to like small man's, I think it is. And the shirts, you can buy a shirt without the Betway on it.
Yeah.
That's because kids can't have shirts with a betting company or something that's 18.
Yeah, that's it.
So if we were sponsored by Heineken, the kids' kits wouldn't have Heineken written on it either, because it's an age thing. But I think obviously I was just listening to you boys, and I actually quite like the lineup, and the way I'm seeing it is a 4-3-3, and we've matched them.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you've got Rakitic, who, he's phenomenal on his day, and Nedry, and then Koundé at the back is obviously good. We've got Bono Bono the singer, I believe, in goal.
Right, yeah.
That would be handy.
Yeah.
But what I don't like is Corona up top. He's just going to sting us.
He's a tricky player.
Maybe that's why all the Seville fans have to wear their masks, because they've got Corona.
Right. Yeah, Glenn was just saying, look.
I think if he's playing it as I'm seeing it, with three across the middle, Souček right in the middle, and Lanzini the other side of him, with Antonio and then Vlasic and Fornals up top, I kind of like that. I like that idea. But I wonder.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see it in a minute how they're going to line up.
David has a good little shake.
I wonder if they're going to do Vlasic Souček and Lanzini, Vlasic, Fornals, and then Antonio in front with 4-2-3-1, like we normally do. But we'll find out in a minute.
Yeah, because
that's the way I'm seeing it on here on my phone, on the lineup. Let's see.
I prefer Vlasic more central, you know. than out wide.
Yeah.
But I mean, I would like to see
Maybe-
Vlasic sit in the hole behind Antonio, maybe.
Well, see, the thing is, I like Lanzini in the middle as well, but then Lanzini
Yeah.
can play out wide.
It's a tough one.
Lanzini
That's
and
the problem.
Vlasic for me have to play in the middle.
Yeah, because we just don't have those designated. We just don't have those designated wide players. Apart from
Right,
Bowen.
so they've got exactly the same. So maybe we are playing a narrow 4-3-3.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting. Yeah, let's see what suits. I'll keep an eye
So
on
we've got the
Suchek.
extra man in midfield to cover, and they can just all go side to sides. And then you've got the Vlasic and Fornals that can tuck in to make a 5 in the middle, I suppose.
Yep.
In a defensive sort of role. But then you've got Aaron Cresswell. It gives Aaron Cresswell space to go up and down the width beyond who's playing Lanzini.
Yeah.
So we can then go, because Lanzini and Suchek are going to be, and Rice are going to be playing narrow in the middle.
Yes. Yeah, they will.
And obviously they can come out wide, obviously, but then it gives space for
the base is
to go one side.
The base is going to be central. Yeah, definitely, without a doubt, they're going to be focused centrally and just sit. Especially when you've got someone like Rice that covers so much ground. You can play them 3 more centrally and just get Rice in there. And especially when you've got people like Vlasic and Fornals that have such good work rates to cover back, you've got that protection.
Yeah, definitely.
Matt, any more news on that Mexico stuff? The fight and people dying. Did you find out?
Yeah,
what
mate, it's a real mess. It's a real mess. Yeah, they've ended up banning a lot of people. They've arrested, I think, a lot of people as well. I mean, there's a big scandal here because there's been registered a lot of deaths, but the government haven't registered them, and they think it's kind of like a cover up, So I'll give you an update a bit later. The other thing I just want to say, mate, I'm a bit worried with Seville because they have the final, so they're going to be super pumped for this. A lot of people don't remember that they've got the final. The final this year is going to be in their stadium.
Yeah, but can I just say something? Look in the summer, last summer, England had the final at Wembley.
Well, yeah, but we're England, mate. But look at the American football. Look at that.
I've always made a comparison about West Ham and England being so alike in certain ways.
God, they look good, don't they, Sevilla? You think they've targeted Dawson and Cressy, I think, perhaps at the back? I don't know.
No, Jazz, man, it's too early. It's 1 minute.
Where's that? They haven't shown our fans. I don't know where they are.
Mate, they're everywhere. I know that there's people in homes that have gone home or gone back to their hotel or accommodation or whatever, stripped their claret and blue off and put neutral colours on, and they're sitting in the home end.
Oh, not for me, mate.
Apparently, we only had like 3,000 tickets.
3,000. Yeah, it was 3,000. Yeah, but supposedly there's a lot more.
For a stadium that size and a game this big, that is absolutely poor. And I'll tell you what, I hope we give them 1,500 next week.
Oh, Nasri beat Zuma to the head. I don't see that too often.
Only 3,000 fans they've given.
My uncle's there, mate, and he says there's just masses of people everywhere. Tons of people who have tickets.
10,000 to 12,000 out there.
Yeah, wouldn't be surprised, mate.
I mean, you think a lot of people live out in Spain now anyway, so they probably
exactly.
Yeah. See, I know a lot of people that have gone in different places like Malaga, Barcelona, Seville, Madrid, and they're all obviously up.
Yeah, just the train system's pretty good there, so they can travel across.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be interesting to see when. I mean, I thought Martial would be starting, to be fair, but
is he cup? I didn't know whether he would end up being cup tie.
No, he's on the bench, isn't he?
Yeah, before the game, I thought that he might have been. I didn't know whether he played in the Champions League for United or not, and I don't know whether that would have cup tied him for this, but obviously not.
I don't know, because they're both run by UEFA, aren't they? So, but then technically they're separate competitions.
Yeah, so, and as long as you're registered in the squad, I guess that's the main thing, isn't it? As long as they were able to register him in the squad.
Yeah. I mean, when I play Saturday and Sunday league football and that, and when I play Saturday and Sunday league football, and your cup sides, you can't actually play in the same, obviously playing the same cup.
Krezzy's got done.
They scored.
Just see Krezzy nowhere to be seen,
I
mate.
was just watching that at the corner of my eye while I'm speaking, and that probably made no sense at all.
Not gonna lie, I don't like our kit without the logo on. To be honest, I think it looks like a pub kit.
It looks like very kiddish.
Yeah,
Flipping out.
It's a weird one.
Got done.
But you think, like Barcelona, before what 6 years ago, I think it was, before they got what was their
Go on, Antonio. Go on, Antonio.
Go on, Antonio.
Yes.
Oh well.
Oh,
you know. Is anyone else picture freezing a little bit?
So it's got the foundation at the back of it. So that's what the under 23s wear, that kit. Or the under
that's it.
Oh, Antonio done really well. Turned his marker inside out and then bullied his way past. That's more like it. That's more like it. Couldn't they blocked him out?
But at least we know Antonio can beat
he looks,
the defence.
Yeah.
Just keep doing that, Antonio.
He looks
and
looks good.
With this 4-3-3, it allows Antonio to stay central and not run in the channels, because now he's got.
That's it.
If we're playing a 3 and then a 3, hopefully that allows the two either side of Antonio to run in beyond the defence and
that's
run
a key
in the
point,
channels.
mate. That is a key point, mate. That Antonio needs to stay central. And it's going to force him, like you say, it's going to force him, or it will oblige or force someone else to move in centrally. And the thing is with Fornals and Vlasic, they can hit it. So if they, just that transition, just to make the exchange, if Antonio does drift out wide, that they move on in the inside.
Or you can have all three of them running down together. Even if Antonio does go out wide, then either Fornals or Vlasic come central. And whatever side he's on, basically you swap. So the other person goes in the middle, and then it allows a bit of space behind for Souček to run in late, Lanzini to run in late, and even Rice sometimes.
That's it. The famous second wave, as they called it, the second wave of Player Cup. I mean,
late surge from the centre mid.
Yes, and especially
to get goals. You think like Lampard, Gerrard, they used to get their goals because they are
all of it.
Because they used to arrive late. They were smart. They didn't just stay in.
Sevilla are growing. Sevilla.
That's what used to piss me off, mate, with Kouyaté, with Czech Kouyaté, that he would never pick up those people that run in. As a central midfielder, he'd always be static, and the people would come in that second wave, and he would never pick anyone up, never check his shoulder, never pick anyone up. It used to drive me fucking insane, Kouyaté.
But is he still on Palace's books, is he?
Yeah, he's still on Palace's books.
He's a good player, but just in that aspect, he was just so poor. He was just so poor in that aspect.
Don't you know Sissoko? Do you think you missed a trick not buying him? Sissoko?
No. Decore, yeah.
Okay.
Decore, definitely. Sissoko,
we can't afford Decore, I don't think. Sissoko,
no. You're saying about missing a trick on players. Sissoko, I'd say no. But if we could have got Decore, regardless, like obviously, if it was,
I don't think he cost much money for anything to Watford. I don't know.
But even if we had if we could have Sissoko on a free, or we could pay 25 million for Decore, I'd say spend 25 million and get Decore.
Oh, you know that
I do not rate Sissoko at all, really.
Yeah, but you know that Villa are going to go back in for Basuma, aren't they? They went for him on the last day, didn't they?
Yeah, and they've got money.
I don't even think he's
Villa ain't hanging around, mate. Trust me.
I don't think he's right for us. If I'm honest, I don't. No, I wouldn't have him. I'd have him as a backup, or if we change formation and we need an extra man in there, then yeah. But I wouldn't have him as my starting centre man. No way.
Is anyone worried about
this?
Yeah.
So, no, I was going to say, Jazz, this game this game has the feel of a pre-season friendly, don't you think? I'm getting
Yeah,
the
it does. Do you
pre-season.
know why? Because we're not used to playing in Europe like a big
Yeah.
team like this. The only time we play a big team like this is pre-season, last game before the Premier League starts, and we're playing in the Betway Cup.
Yeah, the rhythm of it, the rhythm of the game, and how everything's going so far, has that vibe of a
I think
pre-season
it's.
friendly to
I
me.
think there's a. No, I think they're quite active. Both of these teams going forward, they're going for it. So some teams, it's not slow games. It's not slow. Get in there. Oh,
We're the fastest paced football. Yeah, so we cannot slow our play down to them. I mean, we slow our play down in the Premier League, and we get frustrated with it. So let's go at them. That's what we can't do tonight. We can't slow the game down to their pace. Yeah, we need to put it on them. We need to be fast, quick. Look, that's too slow. 1 touch, 2 touch football,
go on,
3
Antonio.
touch max at the very max. But keep the ball moving. Don't let that ball stop at your feet. Keep it rolling, keep
buzzing
it moving,
around.
keep passing, and then eventually keep the ball moving, and you'll find the gaps yourself. The gaps will come.
Exactly, mate. That's it.
It's just basic strategic football, that is.
Kunde's going to be busy with Antonio today, mate.
Come on.
Yeah.
Go on, mate.
Yeah, we're good testing.
Ball delivery for Nels. Win it back. That wasn't a free kick. That's West Ham free kick, mate. Yeah, he's giving West Ham a free kick. That's fantastic.
This is what I hate about fucking.
That's brilliant.
Oh, it's our free kick.
Yeah, it's brilliant. He's giving it the
So what? Because he handballed it, yeah. Must be, isn't it?
He fell over and assumed it's a free kick.
Should have been a penalty. Maybe the ref knew them and thought, shit, I made a wrong in there. I better give them a free kick.
Our sack pieces are terrible. Corners at Liverpool, free kicks were terrible, mate.
Yeah, but they're not terrible overall because we've got like one of the best. We've got second best.
Corners at Liverpool, yeah, they weren't beating the first man.
Go on.
Ooh.
Oh, how's he fucking missed? How's he missed that?
You see Antonio's miss as well.
No, but that's it, the defender. How did he miss that header?
I told you, he's not helping himself, is he?
No, he's
you missed it. You've read it.
What a fucking numpty, mate. Straight at the goalkeeper.
That was poor.
He's fucking shit, mate.
That was poor. I have to admit. That is a crucial miss. That is one of those ones that could.
How are you?
Definitely.
You've got a free header. You've got a good few yards. You've got no one challenging you. He's obviously thought fuck, and panic.
But even Antonio on the rebound should have got it in. He miskicked it. Both of them were clowns.
All the time and space.
This is what we've been doing. This is what we've been doing in so many games, mate. Just fluffing things up when you get to the final third.
No, but Jazz, that's basic.
Look at those 2 misses at Liverpool. They're laughable.
Yeah.
You know,
we've not helped ourselves.
Yeah, but they've not hit it. Like, see Lanzini's one. He's tried placing it away from the keeper, and he's caught it on the bounce up. It's a fucking hard technique. Like, listen, he should be getting it on target, don't you? But at least he's not just thought, fuck it, I need to get it on target and then just dish it straight at the keeper, because that would be even more frustrating. You can see he's actually tried placing it either side of the keeper. But yeah, he should be getting it on target, yeah. But that header, he should be hitting that should be going back across goal the way it's come from in that corner.
Yeah. And Antonio did well.
And you can see, like, he's meant to catch it the way that's always going straight. Because his body posture is too straight. Like forward ways.
He's not profiled. He's not profiled himself properly.
No. You need to get yourself on the half turn or at least the quarter turn.
Or quarter turn, yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, at least. And then you've got the movement to twist and go back that way, or go back across goal, the way the ball come from. And to me, you listen, at the end of the day, he had all the time to take a couple of steps back to even chest it and then hit it. But obviously
that's crucial, mate. That miss is crucial. I mean, I hope it doesn't come back and bite him.
No, it's showing you again. Look at that, man. He's got all the...
What? Right
he's got acres.
You flipping numpty. What was he doing?
But that's where we're dangerous. You know, on set pieces, we are.
Why didn't he kick it? He's a little guy anyway, and he's diving.
Vlasic kicks it away from him. Watch the replay again properly. As he goes to strike it, someone's boot. I think it's Vlasic's boot.
Vlasic is. He's the only one there, only Vlasic. Yeah.
Well, I thought it was a defender.
Oh, bad marking, mate. The
It
guy
looked
was
like
on
one.
his own. Didn't pick him up. This guy, he miskicked it.
But man, that ended up in the corner stanchion of the ground.
Who's picking him up then? No one.
Do you know what? I would even get Nolan kitted up, bring him in. I mean, I'd rather Nolan than Alex Crowell, to be fair. But do you know what? Like when you were saying about Vlasic, when you were saying about Masuaku, I think a game like this would be good for Masuaku.
Well, yeah, I mean, he against European teams. I guess that's one of that's you know the way that European teams in general defend. I guess he could be more useful against a European team though. But still, I would stick him up. But the thing is about Masuaku is that we put him on for his dribbling ability, and nowadays he doesn't even do that as well as he could, you know. So I mean, maybe he'll put something out of the bag, but he just worries me so much defensively. Unless we were like 2-0 up, I wouldn't stick him on, you know, because he's got that error in him, and you know, and it's not fair on him either because he just becomes a scapegoat, you know. And I just don't think it's. I mean, I don't know. I just don't think. I was a huge. I supported Masuaku, but I've just given up the ghost now.
When's his contract running out? Is it soon or?
I think it was. I think he's one of the ones that's coming up soon, mate. Yeah, I think. Remember when we looked at it a while ago, didn't we? You shared the screen a while ago about from Transfer Market who was coming up.
Yeah.
I think it was like 8 people coming up. No, 8 people coming up on contract.
Yeah.
You know who I wouldn't mind picking up if it's possible is Guendouzi. You know, from Arsenal, that is on loan now at Marseille, isn't it?
How's he doing over there, right?
Yeah, really good, mate. He's a quality player, mate. Just it was a bit of attitude issues and conflict with Arteta, and Arteta looks like he's quite a difficult guy to get along with, to be honest, because he seems to have fallen out with quite a few people.
Oh God, he's just got that face you want to slap, mate. I can't stand him.
He looks like Captain Black of the Thunderbirds, doesn't he?
He's pissed a lot of managers off on the touchline as well, mate.
Yeah, he just in general, mate. He just doesn't seem like a guy that's easy to get along with. He seems like he's quite a pain in the ass.
What is up with Souček? He looks battered, mate. Had broken like a couple of eye sockets, scar on his head.
Yeah.
He has been. Oh, that's a free kick, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, he played advantage. He took 4 nails out. There's the West Ham fans. Yeah. Petford.
It's great to see us though in Europe, though, mate. In this stage of Europe, I mean, more than anything, you know. It's really magical.
Playing Sevilla, top team in Europe.
And I think it's good, mate, that we got this away leg out and done first. You know, I think if we'd have started at home and had the away leg second, I think it would have been. I think this is here for the taking. To be honest, I think Sevilla are here for the taking, mate.
Yeah, but
how it's starting?
We don't take our chances, you know.
Yeah, but how many times have we talked about that?
Not being in the ground. I don't get off my seat. I don't think we're going to score, even if we're clean through. I'm like, it's not going to happen with Bowen and people. I can hit the post, hit the bar.
Being the crucial being clinical is the difference between us now and us as a top 4 team, don't you think? Because if we took our chances, we'd be fighting for that top 4.
Yeah.
And not only Antonio, mate, like we've talked about, Lanzini, Fornals, Vlasic, Benrahma, all of those guys, you know, not just putting the blame on Antonio, but all of those guys, like Vlasic now, like Lanzini before, like Fornals against Liverpool as well. I mean, all of these guys have been missing chances that are costing us. Because to be honest, mate, how Liverpool played, we could have come out of that with a draw, if not nicked a cheeky win.
That's why with Tottenham, with Harry Kane and Son and Moore, they'll win more often than not, isn't it?
You're right, mate. Yeah. You're right. Yeah. You're 100% right, mate.
What do you think's going on at Everton then?
I don't know, mate. I think that's going to be a really, really weird one because obviously Usmanov being the majority shareholder, but I don't know what's going to happen there. I think it's I mean it's going to be a really, really difficult one. I don't know because it's not only the ownership, it's the sponsorship deals, isn't it? Because it's all the sponsorship money that Usmanov bought from Russian companies, bought them along. So I mean, did you see that 3 have just asked to suspend their deal with
He's not
Chelsea?
Our striker's never central, mate. I don't want Souček in the middle. I want
No,
Antonio there. Antonio's just not central. You know, the ball goes in the box and it's a CDM who's trying to get on the end of it, and Antonio's
yeah,
on
mate. That's why. I mean,
so
we need to
can
get into
see
a
it.
position, mate, where we can play a 4-4-2 sometime. You know, we need that. We need that backup striker or that fox in the. Like I've said, mate, if we had a Chicharito in this team,
Oh my God, 20 goals a year, mate, minimum. We
yeah,
create so much. We
with
create so much, don't we? Yeah.
a real fox in the box. If we could get a fox in the box, and that's why, after so much we talked about everything going on in the transfer window, how disappointing it was that we just never got that player through, because I think it would have changed the season. Because
Yeah.
a natural goal scorer is a natural goal scorer, whatever league you put him in.
I think the whole strategy of the club needs to change, where they're going to have to pay more than they want. They've got to get players over the line early. They got to. They can't play this gambling game where they end up with. They got players that keep them waiting till the last week. I don't think we can do that anymore. You know, sod it. Or obviously keep 1 or 2 empty space in the squad for that type of transfer, but you got to get someone. We're waiting till the last 4 days to buy anyone. It's just that used to be Daniel Levy's thing. We're just, we used to frustrate all the fans, but because of the 2 windows, we got to get 1 or 2 over the line early. You know,
definitely. I think we're mate, in this game. I'm liking how we're composed. I like how we're controlling the ball. You know, even though it's nothing spectacular, but I feel good. I feel like we're controlling the ball well.
Oh, no one thrashes or overruns us anymore. It's been a good while. We're very always competitive, aren't we, in every game? And
very tidy. We're very tidy.
Well
organised. Not as the first knockout game in the Europa League for a long time, away at Sevilla. That's in a good opening 20 minutes. You know.
I think we've been really good considering we're away in Europe. We've been going for it. There's obviously, there's 2-3 players on the pitch that I do worry about sometimes. Vlasic.
Yeah.
I think John Johnson's still very young. Creswell defending. You know, he's got to make sure he's in the.
No, I think Creswell's experienced enough.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I mean, let me ask you.
Well done. That's
would
brilliant.
you rather Cresswell or Masuaku in that left back situation?
No, without a doubt. Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah,
because
and the other option would be
he's a dead ball specialist, and he can attack. He can get up in the attack to support. But he's he's just the wrong side of 30 now, and he's lost his feet a bit. That's the only thing.
The other thing.
Credit players like Cresswell, because he's been a good servant to our club and he's been decent. Yeah, obviously he's had his patch of a year or 2 where he hasn't been great, but so has Lanzini. A couple of years ago, we were saying Lanzini's finished and we should get rid of him. And then it sparked into a bit of form where it looks like the old Lanzini.
Yeah,
we just need I think that's confidence and the spirit up with the whole team and just get people playing to the best of their ability. And I think
sorry, mate. I think people. I agree with you 100%, mate. 100%. I think what people wanted to get rid of Lanzini because we were worried that he wasn't going to get up to that level again, because he wasn't going to be able to get match fit, because that was such a devastating injury at such a crucial time of his career. You know, where he just got back into the Argentinian squad. Even Messi was waxing lyrical about how good he was. You know, so it must have been devastating, and not only from a physical point of view, but from a mental point of view. That must have, imagine you put you, mate, and me that both play. Imagine you get selected in that position. You're ready to go for a World Cup, brilliant
Yeah.
form and everything, and you get injured. But not only injured, you get put out for a year, basically. You know, and you're working back from the get go. And just another thing, Ginger, I want to mention. I think one of the
We've got
things
Naga.
about
We've got Naga. We've got Naga as their sponsor. Sorry, Naga is the chili.
Who's that? What's that then?
I think
Huh?
Seville, we've got Naga as their sponsor. Jazz, this
What's-
is what I was on about the other day. Naga is in like the chili, and I've got my mate Danny's got a pot of sauce. Well, I mean, you can only have, like,
Naga's a chili sauce, is it? What is it?
it's not
Yeah.
a chili sauce, but it's the name of a curry, which is probably not as great as this chili thing you've got. But Naga is a chili, but there's this pot of it, and it's got like the seeds, it's got the chili. Oh, mate, I put it in my pot noodle yesterday. I had a piri piri pot noodle. I put like the tiniest bit in there, fucking blew my head off.
Wow.
yeah, it's
Sponsor. Matt, you must know about Naga.
yeah, they call it here a chili fantasma, the ghost chili, because
Oh,
it can you're going to hallucinate and see ghosts if you eat too much of it, because it's up there with like it's up there with the Carolina Reaper, mate, and things like that. It's a hot one. It's a hot one. But what I was going to say, mate, about Creswell, I think if Creswell had been 5'10"
Who's
or
got the commentary
5'11"
in the back?
instead of 5'7",
I keep hearing some commentary. But me.
I think if Creswell had been 5'10" or 5'11" instead of 5'7", I think he would have been an England starter, because I think that's the only thing that lets him down. And I don't know if you remember, Pep always targeted diagonal balls over the top of Creswell.
Who's got the commentary on in the back? Who's got the commentary on?
Mine's proper low. Shouldn't be mine.
I've got it on silent, mate.
Can you keep hearing it? I keep hearing.
Can you hear it now, Jazz?
No, not now.
Because I was going to say neither can I.
No, it's all fine now. It's gone.
Come on, West Ham, just sort yourself out. There's no need to play balls like that to fucking no one. Just giving away possession. If you're going to do that, take a bit off of it.
What countries couldn't they from?
Footballers do that. If you're going to fucking just hoof it out of defence and get it out of safety, aim for someone.
Seville, come and chase it back. We don't press, and the Antonio can't do it. We've got no one.
No, there's no point, because Antonio's done it in the past and there's no one with him. So what's the point? And he just gets knackered. If you're going to press, this is what I tell my team, you've got to do it all together, all or nothing. Because you do it one or two or three people out of 5 and 6, you're going to have gaps behind you, and then they're just going to play it in between you, and then they've gone. You've got to all do it, every single unit, and all together, or none of you at all.
Jazz Koundé is French, mate.
French. God, I got a lot of players.
He's French from. Yeah. I was watching a thing on him the other day. He's French, but his parents are from Benin.
Who?
Benin. His parents are from Benin, a country in West Africa. It's by Nigeria. Okay. It's around. Yeah, I think it's just. I think it's neighbours to Nigeria.
Yeah, they just had a shot just went past the post.
Is it like a proper little country?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Sorry, mate?
Benin, is it like a proper little country?
Yeah, tiny, mate. Yeah, it's like Togo and places like that. It's tiny, you know.
Yeah,
I wouldn't know
what. I've heard of Togo. I've never heard of Benin.
Togo.
I think.
Yeah.
I think it's next. It's on the peninsula that goes out of West Africa. You know where Nigeria is.
Yeah. So it's not like a little island, an African island. Then.
No. It's mainland. Yeah, I think it borders Nigeria to the east. Nigeria will be east of it, I think, or it's on the east of. No, I think it's on the Nigeria's too.
Without looking at a map right in front of me, yeah. It's not bad.
27 minutes.
Not bad.
I ain't really seen much of Rakitic.
No, but that's the thing of him, mate. He's just one of those guys that you don't. You know, the least you see him, the better he plays. To be honest, he's one of those guys. He's just like the motor of the
Yeah,
team. You know, he's
he's
just
like a
a
Modric.
real
He could go
Modric, Makaleli. You know, those kind of guys. Yeah,
Yeah, it's one of them players that he can do absolutely nothing for 90 minutes, and in that 1 minute, it just pulls something out of the bag. And he's got an
Johnson's.
absolute strike on him as well.
Oh yeah, massive. Johnson's looking solid. To be honest,
So
He's holding his own. He's holding his own.
yeah,
But
yeah,
you know
Johnson's
what I'm surprised about? They haven't really hit us with any real pace. And that's what I
nothing.
was worried about. I thought Seville was, like, especially their forward guys.
they're missing a lot of players, I think. They're missing a lot of
Yeah,
players.
but I mean, like the likes of En-Nesyri and... Go on.
Exactly.
Oh, go on.
Oh, corner. Corner.
Ooh.
Come on. Come on,
It's getting there. It's getting there. We're looking lively.
Did you touch it? Is it a corner?
It should be a corner. Yeah, he's touched that.
Yeah, it's a corner. That's a corner. I tell you, I like that he went for it. He didn't lose confidence. He went for it again, didn't he? Which is good. A lot of our players have been hesitating to shoot sometimes.
Right, this is our chance. Come on, Tommy Suchek, get your big potato salad in.
Vlasic is blowing, isn't he? Bit of hard work.
You think it's quite humid out there compared to
They do look like
and
they're
it's
sweating a lot,
that
all
sort
of
of
them.
time. Like it's 7 o'clock out there now. Well, 7:15 now. Out there.
Shouldn't be too hot, I thought, but it looks like they are all sweating, aren't they? All of them.
Yeah. No, you think that's a proper humid country compared to us.
Oh,
Yeah,
good
it's
corner.
going to be
And
real
that's
hot there. Yeah.
Good corner. It's our ball.
And during the day, it was like 17 degrees or something out there.
The thing with Lopetegui, with Lopetegui, I mean, I'm surprised. Normally, his teams move the ball a lot faster than this, and are normally a lot more attacking. This is quite laid back. I guess maybe he's worried about it as well.
I think we're doing all right. I think certainly Suchek looks like something's changed. He's getting in the box all the time now. So.
You know what it is? It's that little. That isn't a little eyebrow thing to protect his eyebrow. That's like a little tracker. That's something that's like, you know, like
they put a new chip. They upgraded him.
Or something like that.
Little sponge, isn't it? That's where
it just niggles at him, and then he goes.
He
It just keeps him on track, I reckon. Keeps him alert. It's a great tackle. Go on the break.
Oh, yeah, well played, boys. Well played, boys. Boys, well played, mate.
So fucking slow and getting up.
Well, hang on, still got it.
He's got no one with him.
Yeah, he's looking for help. Still,
and then Antonio's had to go out wide again. Go on, then.
Well, that's the problem, isn't it? There's no one in there again. And the end of it.
But the thing is, Antonio didn't want to go out wide there, but he had to because there's no one there.
Yeah, no one overlapping, isn't it?
Blame him when he has to do.
See, we got to invest in fullbacks who are willing to overlap quickly and supply the width.
Definitely. Yeah, especially as Creswell's legs are going, you know, like I said.
We're too slow going forward. That's what it is. We're just too slow.
And to be... Go on, well done, held on. It's bloody strong guy,
let me ask you this question. Who's the fastest player on our team?
Who's the fastest
player on our team?
On the pitch now?
Yeah. But it's ridiculous that we have to think, you know, that's the thing about our team, like you're saying, Jazz. We just don't have those, you know, we're not a team that screams out fast players, you know what I mean? You know?
We never have them, though. We never have them.
That's it. But that's the difference, I think, also with us in the top four as well, you know? If we got one of those, just one speed merchant up front, you know, someone rapid or someone in the midfield, and I think that's what we have with Lingard. Because
Lingard.
Because it's not only being fast. It's not only being fast without the ball. It's being fast with the ball. You know, and that's the difference. And that's what Lingard had. Lingard moved the ball very quickly. His transition,
and he knew where to go with it. So he was like 1 or 2, 3 steps ahead, and he'd look, and he had the vision of where he knew he could go, and he could take the ball. So he'd knock it into space and just run on with it.
Yeah, played.
And then when he gets up to the ball, he can make it look like he'll just drop his shoulder and then cut back in. He's so quick with his feet. and he's bothered.
He was
running
very.
the ball.
He was looking always, mate. You know what? When coaching, what you teach, you're teaching about not the player in front of you, but where's the space behind the player, and you go into that space, and that's what Lingard did well. You know.
Yeah, let's see what happens in the summer. Rangers playing tonight, 7:15. Red Star Belgrade at home. Leicester as well.
So like, I was thinking when you said about he runs with the ball and he's just as quick. What reminds me of that is Rice. Rice is very quick running with the ball and
Yes, with
pushing up.
space.
He's very good at getting us up the pitch as well.
Yeah.
But I think obviously it's got to be Antonio in it on the pitch.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, even if you had Bowen on the pitch, I'd probably still say Antonio's probably. All right, he's lost a couple of yards of pace now, but is he still faster than Bowen? I think he is. I don't think Bowen is as fast as he looks. Like, Johnson, what you doing there, mate? Do not get involved in that shit.
I think it's going to be one of those games for Vlasic, to be honest. I think he's going to be cursed. I don't think, that shot, that header, I just don't think anything is going to go for him in that way.
But the thing is, he finds himself the space, which is good. It's good. But if we can just swap him with someone else, if he can do what someone else does in creating the space, drawing a player out, and then someone else coming in like Lanzini or Fornals dropping into that space, or Antonio, it'd be so much better. But Antonio has to do it because, one, he's a natural player in getting behind the back four anyway, because obviously he's used to being a winger and he's played up front for so many years now. So he's naturally involved in that sort of play, so he knows. But yeah, he shouldn't be doing it. But he's the one that sees the opportunity to get into them channels. But then no one's smart enough to think, like, he's gone. Now I'm going to go into his space.
That's what pisses me off as well, mate. That's what irritates me. That transition. For example, when I play fullback, I make an overlap. The winger either goes inside. The guy in front of me either goes inside to give me space or supports me to create a triangle out wide, but not to stay in no man's land. You know what I mean? Because that's the thing.
Not to be in your way on the flank. Because
exactly. You either move it.
You need him to take. This is what I've always said. Off the ball work is just important.
More important, mate. I think more important.
Well, yeah, because it can. I think at least equally as important because they can create the space for a teammate. They can then take a player away from you that's potentially going to be in your way when you approach him.
Exactly.
So you're playing fullback and you overlap. He then does need to slip inside or run alongside with you or in front of you to give you that extra option. And then you've got a centre midfielder should come over and make that triangle. Or another forward player come in to make a triangle or even a square. But it has to be like a 10-yard maximum.
Exactly, that's it, mate. Yeah.
Unless there's loads of room. And then
hang on, this guy's pretty quick. Is it Fornals? Who's that guy? He bloody hell showed a bit of pace there. Was it Fornals? Yeah, wasn't it?
Someone to check. That's stupid.
Glenn reckons Antonio's the fastest.
Yeah, I think so too, mate. But I just wanted to throw the question, like you said, just to highlight the point that we're not a quick team.
Suchek, you idiot. So you can't do that.
It's not though. Look, he's looking at the ball. The geezer's just standing there, and then fucking goes over like he's been shot. This is going to come across really wrong, yeah. But this is why I hate a lot of foreign players when they go down so easy like that. If someone starts on him out on the street, do you reckon he's going to fucking drop like that? No way. He's going to be swinging. It just annoys me that on a fucking.
What's going on? What's the referee doing? What's happening? What's happened here?
What's going on?
I don't know, mate. Hang on a minute.
I thought they were doing his lace up. I was about to
say. Do you know something? I thought there was something in the crowd, or someone's throwing a coin at him. I thought. You never know, do
That's
you?
That's a Seville end there.
Yeah, I don't know the bearings in the ground. What's going on? Oh wow,
He's
what happened to
obviously
him
gone
then?
over on his ankle a bit, and he just felt.
I'm not being
something.
funny. Look at the boots they wear, flimsy, mate. It's not going to protect you, mate.
Yeah. It's
Flipping
one of
hell.
those ones. I still
None of the
love.
boots protecting now, Jazz. None of them. None of the
Well,
Yeah.
boots
Ginge,
protecting now.
I still love a good pair of copper on the owls. They've still got a bit of
Mate,
oomph behind the
I think
protection.
No, Matt likes predators. Predators, don't you?
that's what I was about to say. My boot is old school
Beckham,
Predator.
Craig Johnston, Lee.
The old school Beckhams.
What
Yeah,
about the
the old,
predators?
like the
Do they
white
make you
and
curl the
gold, or
ball?
the Dan boots, or the Gerard 98 boots, mate, you can't beat them. And when they brought out
Yeah.
the new Predators, like the modern ones, remastered, I was like, yeah, sick. But it's just like someone make it like when Total Recall and fucking RoboCop got remade. It's just shit. Leave the originals. They were 80s cheese, yeah, but there was that.
Oh, well done,
It was that
Johnson.
bad. It was good. You don't remake a classic, and like the boots, if they remade them how they made them before, maybe a little bit lighter, then yeah. But there's no. It's all synthetics. It's all plastic, and it's all shit. Back then, it was proper leather, and you had padding in there. Obviously, they can't make the studs anymore because that's illegal. Bladed studs are illegal now, but they're trying to ban metal studs as well now, aren't they?
Really?
Yeah, they're trying to. Well, they've been after it for a little while now, but never actually got them banned. But you think like a lot of boots nowadays, like you think a lot of non-league teams don't even play on grass anymore. It's all 4G and 5G artificial because it's easier to maintain.
Much easier, mate.
So you think like at the end of every season they would have to skim the top of the pitch, turn it over with a rotavator, fucking seed it, water it, and then look after it. Now it can be like, all right, we just re-rubber it.
That's it, yeah. Just throw down more rubber, and that's it.
Yeah.
Give a little bit of love and care to bits that have come up, for example, around the lines.
Although it's a nice surface to play on, especially when it's wet, it can zip along. It can zip along nice. But I hate it because that sort of pitch, it's just no good for you long term. Like,
No.
The amount of people, like even myself, it gives you bad knees.
Yeah, it
like,
does, mate. Yeah,
I've played that for years, and I used to play when I played a lot a few years ago. I used to play 8 times a week, 6 days a week. The only day I had off was a Friday, and I'd play a match Saturday morning, a match Saturday afternoon for Saturday League, and then I'd go and play Sunday League, and then I'd go and play 7-a-side Sunday night.
Yeah.
And then I'd play 5, 6s, and 7s all during the week, and it'd be Monday,
Exactly.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday off. That was my rest day. I felt like a footballer, except I played more football than him.
Yeah, I played 5, 6 games a week normally as well. Normally just 1 or 2 11-a-side, and just the rest 7 or 8-a-side. And what minute you guys on?
41, 42.
Yeah, I'm a little bit behind.
What are you on?
They do 40, 45.
40, 45. Yes, go on, break. Go on. Yes, I'm sorry. Yes! Sorry, Matt, I just winded you up. Even Jazz was like confused. He was like, what? I'm on the same as you. Yeah, Seville were in possession. That's why I had to ask what minute you was on. I thought I'd try and wind you up.
They are keeping possession nicely, Sevilla, to be honest. They are. It's a typical Lopetegui team, Julian Lopetegui team. What? That was a good tackle, man.
Thing is, we have to spend the first half sussing them out and seeing how they group together, how they press together, how they work together, in order to try and work out how we're going to break them down. I mean, we're not good at breaking teams down as it is.
No. We're good at hitting them on
Like, this is
a
smart.
high. We're good at getting behind a high line. When there's a high
Yeah.
line, we're good at getting in behind them, but breaking them
Yeah.
down. But you know what I do like is that we've not
But
done
that's when
anything
we were
particular.
Bowen. Bowen was quick in transition of football, getting up the pitch.
Yeah.
Like because he'd have the space, he'd get up quick enough. It'd be the only one that gets up quick enough for a counter. But yeah, that's how we catch a lot of teams out, because they play a higher line. Their fullbacks go wandering, and then he's there on his own. Oh, who the fuck
I'm
is that
happy that
ball?
we've not done anything too risky. That's what I like. Do you
That's
know what
what
I
I
mean?
mean. Yeah, they're playing it
A
very
few,
safe, and I think that's
yeah,
smart to do, because you're away from home against all the
That's a handball, isn't it?
against the kings of this competition.
Nah, his hands are down. It's fine.
You've got to play smart. Go on in there,
There's
boys.
West
You're getting in there now. Too quick.
I'll pause in a minute, go back there. Because he cleared the first man.
Lanzini looks nice in this role. I do like him in that role, a little bit deeper, movements
he's
all
all right.
around.
Buzzing around.
Vlasic, get on the keeper or something. Make yourself a nuisance. Fucking Lanzini's out there. Well, here he is. Oh, what's he give it for? Does he just give that for offside? I swear he just went like that. With his arm up. He's give it for offside, isn't he? Or does he give it as a goal kick?
I'm behind you, mate. I'm not sure yet.
Oh, shit, yeah.
I'll tell you in a minute.
It looks like he put his arm up though, and then went like that, as if to indicate offside. And now he's chasing, but he's got no one with him. He's running right the way across the whole width of the 18-yard box. Well, that's it. Go on in. Go on in. Oh, for fuck's sake, Lanzini. Fucking playing with our heads down. Not looking up.
No, he totally lost it there, didn't he?
Yeah, 100%. Right. It's a positive half. We're not losing. We're not playing shit. They're not all over us.
No, not at all, mate. Not at all.
So good. It all depends now. Moyes, just get them up for it, man.
Just,
Cannot complain, mate. Not at all.
Do you think we look like scoring though? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe from a set piece.
I mean, we've
Oh yeah, set piece we will. Yeah, not.
Let's be honest, right? We've had a couple of clear-cut chances to score, and Vlasic should have scored that header. So it's not like we've created half-hearted chances and we're not doing nothing. We have created a couple of chances, so I think there is potential there to score. I mean, I've seen us play where we've had a lot more of the ball in and around the box, and we've just fucked around and not put it in the net. At least we've actually created a couple of.
I still think we've got to be a little bit smarter with Munir.
Yeah.
You know, El Hadidi. I think if we're not careful, if we're not careful with him, he's had a couple of good opportunities and got into a couple of good spaces. You know, so I think with Munir El Hadidi, I think we need to just be a little bit more pending of him. You know.
Yeah. I think we need to keep our distance from Corona as well, at least 2 meters.
Yeah.
I think it's been quite positive, to be fair. Without actually too much to talk about, it's been a very stalemate game. It's been very possession based. It's been very smart, not losing the ball. Both teams are trying to suss each other out. Both teams don't want to lose the ball, lose possession, or give it away cheaply. And I think that goes against us in the final third when we're attacking, because we are too careful with it, and we're not taking the risks that we normally take, whether it's playing them balls in behind. I just think we're being a bit reserved, which is, in one way, it's frustrating as a fan to watch, but in another way, it's smart. With the team of Seville.
Moyes would happily, like Glenn says here, Moyes would more than happily walk away with a 0-0, take that back to London, and Moyes would say, Moyes would say that's a job well done. The only thing that does worry me is I would like to get an away goal. I would like that away goal because.
But it doesn't count though, does it?
Have they taken it?
In the Champions League, especially yesterday, they mentioned it. Obviously, I knew that they stopped the away goal in the Champions League. They're both Europa competitions, but the commentator turned around and said the away goal doesn't count in the Champions League anymore.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, does it not count in the Champions League?
I'm gonna Google it, mate. I'm gonna Google it.
Yeah.
No, you're right, mate. You're right. It's all European. Yeah, because I knew it was the Champions, but I didn't know about Europa or the other one. No, but it's all of them.
Yeah.
Okay, that's perfect.
What's that?
Well, that shut me up then. Nice, thanks. Yeah, I just thought it was the Champions League, but that's brilliant.
Yeah. I'd take the 0-0 back to London Stadium all day long.
Oh, right, that. But this is where we would love to have better players on the bench to change up,
because when I'm looking at it, the only person I like that we could bring on is Ben Rama. But then, like I said earlier about Masuaku, this could be a sort of game thing.
Mate,
it's
hello?
Slower.
Yeah, I can hear you, Matt.
Can you hear me? No?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hello?
We can hear you, Matt.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I think this sort of game would suit someone like Masuaku because it's a little bit slower, and he can get on the ball a bit, and he will drive it and beat the player to get beyond him to get the ball in the box. I think this is his sort of pace of football.
Yeah, let's see what happens, mate. But look, okay.
So
yeah,
I wouldn't be too disheartened about Masuaku coming on, as long as it's not defensive.
Yeah, but he's still going to have to do a bit of defensive duties. He goes missing.
Playing as a fullback. Like if he was to take the place of Cresswell, whether that meant Cresswell coming off or Cresswell coming in to make a back three. Like I just wouldn't want him to be a last line of defence, is what I'm saying. Yeah. I wouldn't mind him being like a wide midfielder going into attack because he's got the pace. And when he wants to, when he's on his game, he is decent. He's got like a good touch. He's quite dominant with the ball. He's good at fooling the opposition. He's smart with his body and his body movement to beat a player. And he's quite quick-footed. Yeah. And he's got a bit of strength as well. So I think this sort of game would be better for him than as opposed to a tough battle of a Premier League game where it's all fast-paced.
So the finals in Sevilla, is it? Interesting.
Yeah, it's at Sevilla, yeah.
Yeah, definitely drive down there, mate. 100%.
What are you hiring? A minibus?
No, I've got a 7-seater anyway. Don't need a minibus.
Yeah, that's your moon bus, isn't it?
No, you don't want to. Don't need a minibus or anything like that. West Ham online's tight game. 0-0. Red Baron is 0-0, mate.
If we got to the final, man, that would be epic. I mean, listen, we've still got another 45 minutes of this game and then another 90 minutes next week. But
yeah, Rangers, yeah. Carlton Carl.
The main advent starts at 8.
Rangers are playing.
It's already started, mate. Already started. 5:45 kickoff. You're a bit late.
Yes,
Who
half time.
they got someone quite right, haven't they?
I didn't mention it earlier. Rangers. They got Red. Is it Red Star Belgrade? Did I say?
Yes.
Yes. Something like that. Yeah. God, it's gonna be fun and games in Glasgow, mate. Whoa. Actually, their finishing's been. So my original 0-0 might come true, isn't it? Maybe. I thought it might be 0-0.
I'm seeing a lot of people, like even my cousin who's Arsenal, he's saying, he messaged me saying West Ham 2-1, Antonio and Rice, he reckons.
No. 2, I can't see it. I think it's to be 0-0.
I think someone's going to nick it 1-0. I don't know who. But it all depends. Look at that. That's fucking poor. And then why is he sticking his leg out? It's behind him. You're not going to fucking do anything from there, Vlasic. You've got a player right there. Look. Oh, that's fucking wasted.
Oh, that's it. He's blocked Antonio's shot, isn't he? I think.
He's touched it. He's touched it away from him as he's gone. As Antonio's swinging and he's about to strike it, he touches it, which then puts Antonio off and then causes him to air kick it, miss kick. Like the ball's behind, you're laying on the floor. Like, it's not even like you're upright, you're on 2 feet. You're laying on the floor, you've just had an opportunity, the ball's then gone behind you, knowing that there's other players there. Fucking leave it.
Good game, though. Good game. Johnson's done all right. Yes, everyone's doing all right.
From Rice on the edge of the box there.
Oh, he's a legend, isn't he? Yeah. He's done all right. Johnson's going to get the ball off him. There we go. Done all right.
He's been good so far in his first half, Johnson.
Yeah, but he needs a run at right back, doesn't he? 5-6 games. You can't keep taking him in and out and swapping.
No, of course.
Yeah. That's the problem, David Moyes.
Now, because I can't see Kufal coming back in. Like, if he keeps up his performances, I can't see Kufal getting back in anytime soon.
Don't know with David, he sticks his favourites in, doesn't he?
Bowen tonight being left out is a blessing. It's a blessing in disguise. Although you could say, yeah, we could do with his pace or whatever, but if we can get through this game being a 0-0 and have Bowen back for the next week at London Stadium.
They've all needed a 1 or 2 game break, mate. The manager's grinded them into the floor. You know, it's ridiculous. They all needed a break. Yeah. Apparently, the ticket, the price of the tickets are fairly cheap. 25 quid, are they? 20 quid? Sevilla. If you got the tickets through West Ham, normal allocation, they're about 20, 30 quid. The Sevilla away.
Oh, right, yeah.
Quite well priced, aren't they?
Yes, because they've been capped. The same as Arsenal. Arsenal have got the dearest tickets in the league, or at least the dearest season ticket anyway. I don't know about individual tickets, but their away tickets, I think it's everyone across the board. They've capped it at like 30 quid. So it doesn't matter who you play away, you can get a ticket for 30 quid.
Right, isn't it?
I think it's to stop people from ripping the arse out of people.
So I don't know if there's going to be any. What would you? Any changes after? I don't know. It depends what happens in the first 10, 15 minutes or something.
Red Star Belgrade, although Rangers are playing well in Europe, Red Star Belgrade will be a fucking test for them. I can't see how that one got. You'd expect with Rangers' form in Europe lately, especially beating Dortmund. I mean, they done them in the first leg, but yeah, if they play the way they can play, they should blow fucking Belgrade apart. But I think tonight will be a totally different game. They won't be as up for it as they were against Dortmund, I don't think, because of the nature of the fixture. But I still think they'll be up to it enough to get past Belgrade. But it can, if they're not on it, if they're not switched on, Belgrade could cause them a problem. Not necessarily beat them, but make it hard for them to win.
Matt's got technical problems. He'll be listening. Bill West, good old Bill. He's doing a watch along for his own channel. God, West Ham group chat. What's going on there?
Oh. Who else we got there, Jazz?
Huh?
Who else we got there?
Where?
Like in the comments.
Oh, that's it. I think Matt, and then we got Rangers is watching West Ham online. Tight game.
It is, yeah, it is. Al, it is, and I think it's been good as well. To be fair, I don't think we're not overcomplicating everything. Obviously, as fans, we wanna see a bit more. But I think it's smart football, very smart football for the team that we're playing away from home. Just it all depends what we do now, because Seville, they might just go bang bang bang, and they might have been taking it easy a little bit in the first half to see how we play, and then we might just carry on the same, and then they come out and fucking take the foot off the brake a bit and put more gas into it.
Yeah,
is what I hope we do to some sort of extent, especially in the final third. If we can just keep the ball moving at a fast pace, keep it moving, let them chase it, let the ball do the work, play smart, let them chase it, and just keep possession. Just that. You don't have to run forward all the time.
Eastside Views is in the comments. How you doing, mate? You all right? You surprised that we're doing well? Yeah, so am I, mate.
Eastside.
Benny might come on the second half. See what happens.
That'll be good. That'll be a similar sort of tactic to what they're gonna do with Martial.
Oh, mate, I forgot about him.
That's what I mean. He's gonna, when he comes on, he's gonna hit us a new one.
He's like a Callum Wilson. He loves West Ham. He loves playing against West Ham. Yeah.
But no, it's not only that. It's the position he's going to be taken up. He's going to be taken up against one of our fullbacks, and I don't like him against either of our fullbacks. To be fair.
Oh, 4-0 is up for it. Back in the tunnel, the lads.
So the thing is, if we had a mould of Ben Johnson's sort of pace and agility, and Souček's experience and that European style footballer where he's a hard hitter, he doesn't give a fuck basically. That'd be a good little. If we could mould them two players together, that'd be quality. But either of those, Ben Johnson's not experienced enough and he's too lightweight. And if you play Kufal there, he's just not quick enough. And he's not as agile and mobile as Johnson, which I think this is why Johnson's playing as opposed to Kufal.
What about Krell? Eastside View said Krell's got experience in Europe, hasn't he?
Krell in Europe.
Well, apparently he scored against Sevilla, Krell, in 2019.
Yeah, but fucking hell. We we scored against fucking Juventus in 2016. It doesn't
Nah.
mean shit, does it?
I didn't think we did. We lost 1-0, didn't we?
No, we lost 3-2, I thought.
That first game at the stadium.
Yeah.
No, I don't think we scored. I can't remember. I don't think we scored.
Yeah, I swear we did.
Right, here we go. Second half.
You're
See
going to
what
get me
happens.
looking at that. I swear it was 3-0. I was there as well. How do I not remember?
It was so hot that day, wasn't it?
Oh, mate, it was mental.
Why you got Clive Allen bloody commentating on the game? Ian Dark and Clive Allen.
What am I looking at? West Ham News.
Liverpool West Ham game, you had Mrs. Dalglish, Graham Souness, Carragher as the commentator. It was ridiculous, wasn't it, the weekend? It's all Liverpool.
Yeah, it's all Liverpool.
Yeah.
Well, it is. Favouritism, isn't it?
The difference is Sevilla. They're going to change it if it doesn't work quickly, wouldn't they?
Looks like they've started bright already and a bit quicker. Look, their tempo's gone up.
Yeah.
As long as they do that all game, I'm fine with that.
Well, they're at home as well. Got one half left at home, haven't they? They've got to go for it.
Well, exactly, yeah.
Bit the same. Corner for now. Good.
Well recovered.
Yeah.
Just start knocking the ball around without
Yeah.
any panic. Keep it that wide early. No, see, this is what I like. Play it in front of them so they can run onto it. Bang! Again.
Yeah, it just doesn't look like we. Yeah.
Fuck me. And why are you not ready for that ball either? Should be ready to. You should be screaming at him to go, lay me off, and then fucking run into it and put your foot.
Yeah, it's a bit slow in the far half. For fuck's sake.
You should be getting, especially as a midfielder, you should be getting.
Oh my god! Look how far Velasic just ran. Bloody hell! He's gone end to end, isn't he? Chasing that guy. Oh, this guy's got all the room. Where's that fullback? Crazy.
He had to tuck in. Yeah, it's 3-2 Juventus. I knew we scored because Carroll scored. Because that's when Simeone Zaza scored the winner. And it's the only the only goal that he scored at the London Stadium. And it was against.
I remember Zaza, and then the Argentinian was playing for them as well, wasn't he, up front?
What, Higuain?
Yeah, he was there.
He done nothing. Dybala scored and Mandzukic scored.
When Paye's warming up,
they went 2 up in 3 minutes, 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So Dybala scored and then Mandzukic. And then Andy Carroll scored 2 and brought it back to 2-2. And then, Simeone Zaza scored his only goal at the London Stadium. And that was against us. And we had him for about, a year. And he was absolute fucking wank. He couldn't hit sand if he fell off a camel.
Zaza was all right, I think, but he's under pressure, isn't he?
Are you... Mate, has your brain gone fucking backwards in your old age or something, Jazz?
No. He carved himself a decent career in Europe, striker. He did all right.
No way. He was awful for us, Jazz.
Because we gave him he literally had 6-7 weeks before contract to get it. It's just weird what's going on. You would have thrown any player in West Ham under that. Paye was throwing his dummy out. It was a really bad atmosphere around the club back then. Really, a lot of things are going on.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I remember Paye warming up. He just had that look. You knew something was up with him.
It's because have you heard the latest? He's come out and he's basically broke his silence after 5 years. He broke his silence on leaving West Ham after 5-6 years.
Who's that again, sir?
Hyatt. So
What's he gonna?
it is what it was like, but it wasn't that he got his. Well, he didn't admit this, so it could still be true. But he had to leave because his family wasn't settled, and his family were going back to France. But he's gone about it the complete wrong way. But he knew, because he knew at the start of the season, and he was saying, "I need to go home," and his family had already left by the time it got to December or whatever.
It's not that far where you was London to Marseille, you know? It's not that far.
No, yeah. But you think different country.
So he's another.
Different
So he's only played for one club then in his life.
Well, you know, it wasn't for anything else because he took a pay cut to go back to Marseille. It's not like he went and played for another big giant, went to a different country other than France, or went to China.
I don't know what's going on.
So it's just the same because we are the sort of fan base that would have supported him. We've gone, all right, yeah, it's going to be hard for us, and we ain't going to
What
like
a complete waste.
But we would have understood family over football any day. Do you know what I mean? So if we'd come out and said, listen, this is how it is, I need to go home, we would have gone, do you know what, we don't like it, but we understand, we get it, you know what I mean?
Hi, I'm all doing well, Danny. Hope you're all right, mate. It just, I told you, every game it gets to this, and then we just look, we haven't got that extra bit, isn't it? Nothing on the bench. And it's just, this is the story since December. God, if only you'd got those two players over the line, God knows where we'd be. Oh, good ball you get. How did you get that? Oh, squeeze that ball in, didn't he, Sevilla? Areola's looked quite commanding and comfortable, isn't he? Good to see.
It doesn't. I haven't seen him come out as much, but then you can't really judge anything because there hasn't been any real chances for either team for keepers to do anything. Obviously, their keeper, you'd say, has been the busiest.
Yeah.
In terms of reaction, shot stopping and whatnot, but he's had no there's no crosses coming into the box or long balls where he's had to come out and command himself and whatnot.
But yeah, Danny said he only saw me a few nights ago, first time on the channel. Where you been, mate? I've been around pissing about many years on channels, haven't we?
What do you mean, this channel? Or?
No, he said he saw us a few nights ago. Looks like for the first time, and then now he likes the channel.
What's that? The Liverpool game after that?
So, yeah, probably one of the last couple of shows we've done. I think.
Come on, stick your fucking foot on it. Twice in a minute now. Oh, come on,
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you, European nights when you've got flags waving and scarves looks good, doesn't it? Europe. Are we allowed to bring flags into the ground? I don't even know.
Flags? Yeah, you should be able to. Can't see why not.
All right, Danny, mate. Fair enough, mate. Yeah. Yeah, we've done loads of shows before, Danny. What's all the old ones we've done?
Now, Danny, mate.
Hammer History, yeah.
Want you to go back and watch all the videos.
Yeah, Ginger Carol singing Lyle's Army.
Oh yeah, on the Hammer History, yeah.
Yeah.
Shame that we didn't get the audio properly for that because it was mad because I said, oh, wouldn't it be good if West Ham done something where they done some sort of remembrance for ex-players and whatnot. That's a good run.
Yeah, no one in there, mate.
Got no one there with him though.
Nah, nearly ran out of play.
Hit that on the turn. That's a pen. It's got to be a pen in it.
No, didn't look
He
like
kicked the
it to
ball
me.
away and then gone down. I need to see a replay of that.
I told you I'm not even out of my box, mate. I know how many times you've seen this, mate, up to the box and just doesn't look like it's going to go in.
But then
mate.
no one's up there with him. That's the thing. Like, He runs beyond their defence on his own. They play him the ball. He gets to it, and no one's within 20 yards of him.
Yeah. It's very common.
Fuck
Yeah,
me,
happens
it's
a lot
basic
to us.
maths.
And just a Sevilla team, like you said,
We're
not
so
quite
lucky
firing
we
on all
can-
cylinders. It's a good chance to get one over Sevilla. We've got to make the most of it.
Man, that Moon area,
Hmm.
whatever his name is, he's had quite a few opportunities like that, and he's just ditched them over.
Yeah, they're there for the taking, aren't they?
That's criminal from Antonio. That's disgusting.
Yeah, I told you. He does like that.
See, from
That's bad. That's
live
bad.
watching, I thought he nicked the ball away. He touched the ball away, our player.
David Moyes is like, oh my God, what are you doing?
Fuck me, man. What are you doing? At least hang your leg out to his leg and touch him.
Yeah, the game's going all right, Danny. But again, like
That'd be
since
nice,
December,
sure.
I just don't think we're going to score, mate. I think Vlasic had a really good chance. He just headed it straight at the goalkeeper when.
No, I think it's coming. We've had like that. They've had the most worrying opportunities. They've had strikes with a lot of time, but they've just ballooned them, which makes me think in the next breath that any 90th minute chance they get, they're going to score. But we've had the better chances. Like we've got them on target, so I think it's coming. Oh, Cressy.
Right in his groin. Oh, you know what he's like. He's delicate. He's delicate like a flower, Cressy.
I'm hoping that it's just an impact of where someone's swiped a leg.
There you go, Areola, top boy.
But look, he's got all that space. Why?
Dawson.
He's got the jump in him because he's nowhere near him.
Oh, the crowd vamping up a bit, mate.
That's the first time I've seen Seville get up for it. That's because they're starting to play better football. The fans can sense it. Well, just as I say that, they quieten down. Must just be like a minute burst where they all get their scarf on. Like back in your day, Jazz, it was the rattles, wasn't it? The old wooden rattles.
Oh.
I used to have one of them. Well, not me, but my family. And I used to do their nutting. Like my mum and dad had some old school stuff.
Is it like a?
I never knew what it was. I just used to find it and just swing it around. It used to make a racket.
Yellow card, mate.
Fucking give me that.
Yellow card to Zuma.
I never knew what it was. Never knew it was used for football or nothing. I just knew it as a rattle.
Yellow card for Zuma.
Rolling around. Look, he's merely touched him on the end of the toe, and he's gone down like he's been shot, holding his ankle. So I mean, they're faggots nowadays. Nothing wrong with him, and he's just rolling around like he's been shot. That's the side of football I don't like. None of the see the referee and I can't stand it. It's a form of cheating. Cannot stand it. And I'd been exactly the same if Antonio had won that penalty. I'd have said exactly the same.
Yeah, good free kick there. They're going to try and make the most of it.
Oh, fuck me. Fuck's sake. Why is he unmarked? Why the fuck is he unmarked at the back?
Yeah, good goal. Good goal by them. Good set piece.
No, it's not. It's not. That's poor from us. That's poor.
No, but he did it because he saw. So you got to give it to Sevilla. They worked out quite well.
It's fucking too easy though, Jazz. It's too easy. It was zonal marked. It's criminal. No, we're not paying any attention to him at all. It's always going to him, no one else. It's not like
well,
it's not like he's at the right place at the right time. He's aimed for him.
You still have to finish. We can't finish, can we, mate? It's a good finish. So,
Yeah, it's a good technical finish in the sense that it's bounced just before him, and he's done well to keep it down and whatnot. Yeah, in that sense. But fuck me, that should never have been happening. A ball like that in your box with all the time in the world that he's had should not be happening.
yeah, he's just standing there by himself, wasn't he?
Like, we've got 3 players that are not marking anyone at the back post. And you're telling me not one of them could have gone out to him. They've zonal marked. That's fucking criminal. I hate zonal marking. It's so shit. Because you switch off like that and that happens.
Oh, mate. Got to take your chances, haven't you, away from Europe, you know? But
Just in general.
you're not going to get the ball off them now. They're in control.
We didn't do it at Liverpool. We didn't do it at Southampton. Fucking criminal. Oh, fuck off, mate. Get up, you silly diving, cheating cunt.
Yeah, it's always the rain, mate. Yeah. Not being that special, Sevilla, but it's what it is, mate.
See what I mean? But a fucking bit of lapse in concentration or thinking that you're going to be smart by fucking overloading the 6-yard box. Fuck that. Get away from the 6-yard box. Because in that situation, you're leaving the keeper no room to come out and come and claim that ball.
Poor cross.
No desire for anyone to get on the end of it, though. Just get it in the box. That's it. But it's just the same old shit week in, week out now, Joe.
Yeah, there's no movement. There's no movement. Yeah, there's no movement.
Same shit, different week.
Yes. That's why I don't get excited, mate. I don't get excited anymore. I don't expect anything. I know we ain't going to score.
2, 3 players at the back. All ran inwards as well.
A lot of goals are happening against West Ham like that at the back. Yeah. Right, they're coming forward again, Sevilla. So looking for that second.
We want this. We want this to happen because then but we've got no bowling, man. We've got no one that's fucking quick up top.
We've got no one full stop, mate. No striker.
Oh my days. Fuck me. What a let off. Ain't a little bit of corner.
Give it another 5 minutes and you got Antonio coming on, mate. Soon.
No, he's got a good block on that. Fuck that. Otherwise, that would have been 2-0.
We've been all right, Danny, in the first half. We just don't look like scoring, mate. Even though we're doing all right. It's just that's what it's all about. Same as Liverpool, mate. You get into key positions and you don't make the most of it. So other teams just going to go down the other end and score, aren't they?
You're fucking 8 yards out, and you've got an header, and you hit it straight at the fucking keeper.
Yeah.
You're fucking what? 22 yards out. Ball gets laid off to you, and you hit it upwards at the keeper. Fucking get your knee and get your head over the ball and drill it into the fucking corners. Basic.
Good save. They're coming.
He did not mean to do that.
They're turning the screw, mate.
No, mate, they can smell blood.
Fucking that's going in.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Wow.
He probably didn't mean to do that, though. He meant to cross it. Too flat-footed again.
God, I thought Kunde was going to...
Why is the longest fucking rooted player running around all the houses to chase the fucking player? Why are we not being strategic and helping each other out?
Don't fucking do that, Lanzini. Watch it, mate.
That's it. Get your body in there.
Who's he going to bring on? The 66 minutes gone now.
Got to be Ben Rama.
He ain't gonna make no changes. Actually,
He is now.
Oh
Ben
wow,
Rama.
I'm surprised. I thought you.
No, wow. He has to because the game's gone. Yeah, you know.
So what do you? That's another game gone for Vlasic. Then that's another game gone.
Right.
Vlasic. That's another game where he didn't quite do anything.
Again, it's not been for him. Well, yeah, he could have bagged himself a goal, but. Can't say he's not had his chance because he has. Well, one to score anyway. But I'm Benny. Now let's regroup, reshape, start again.
Benny's quite deep. Benny, come forward a bit, mate. That's it.
He's got to play that wing back position now, isn't he?
Fucking, that's not his game, is it? So, yeah.
It's none of their games though.
Seville at home, yeah, they don't have to play at home. They're going to make it count.
We're just trying to contain him a bit and then counter him, which isn't bad. But as long as we start doing something and working hard, working together, that's the main thing.
We're going to tire in this heat. Yeah,
just sit on him. Sit. Fucking hell. Get onto him! Get onto him straight away! You've given the ball to him. Fucking get out to him. No, we got too slow getting out. We're just jogging. Oh, you're having a lot. Get up, mate. Who's fucking rolling around? Oh, my toenail. Fucking get up. What annoys me about these fucking foreign league players? Because they can get away with it in their leagues. No, mate, he's not even touched you on the shin. He's running to the side of your thigh.
Oh, mate, it's just one way now.
Get out to him fucking early, man. They're too fucking slow and late. They're pissing me off. Because it's basic fucking football. You're not working hard enough because you're not getting out there quick enough. Goalkeeper should be called there early. No, he's sitting there fucking running to the edge of his box, ready.
Oh, mate.
No one's even on it.
I told you every game what happens that we get to a stage and it gets a bit flat and dull and there's
It's
nothing
just
there.
been shit though for the past 3
Yeah.
games, Jez. We should be fucking.
It's been
2
like
up
this
and
since
24.
Christmas, mate. I reckon since Christmas, we needed someone to lift the players in the team, and there's no one there. So they keep trying hard. They give it everything they got, but just
They're
haven't
not
got that.
giving it everything they got though, Jez, because it's fucking shocking. That
But you
header
can't-
that he's headed straight at him, that's not everything you've got. Everything
No, but
you've got
that's
is-
he's crap
Oh,
though, isn't he?
okay.
Velasquez? I don't expect nothing from him, so I don't know. I don't
No,
know
but-
what you.
No,
Oh,
but
wow.
as a professional footballer, Jez, you are 6 yards out, 7 yards out.
He's
8
not
max,
he's
yeah?
not a top 7, top
It doesn't
16
matter. It
player.
doesn't matter.
No.
Doesn't matter. You are a professional footballer that is 8 yards out, centre of the goal. You've got the whole fucking world around you in space, and you're edging it straight at the fucking keeper. And you're not in a terrible situation. It's not like you're in front of the ball that's come in,
Come on.
and you have to then flick it, and all
Go
you
on.
can do is flick it centre. Go on. Oh, has he not?
See?
Good defending. No ref. The fuck? No way. Fucking cheating cunt. It's not a head injury. It's a fucking leg injury. This is what I hate, man. Fucking faggots.
Should have scored, man. Fuck's sake.
No, this is bollocks, mate. I fucking hate foreign league players. They just sit there and fucking fake an injury. Look, he gets up. There's nothing wrong with him. Even my parents just said there's nothing wrong with him. He blocks it. Look, he gets up and then thinks, fuck.
Gotta score, man.
The ball's
Hey,
hitting. Wow.
You gotta score. You gotta score, man. Fuck's sake, mate. What do we need to score a goal?
But why is the ref fucking look? There's nothing wrong with him. And then he goes, oh, just make it look. And then look, he runs properly now.
Because he had a feeling. What they do is they do it in case we score.
They try and get the game stopped, but you shouldn't be stopping it for a fucking leg injury. And you don't have to then stop it for a head injury. It's just sportsmanship. The refs do it for sportsmanship.
No, he did it because he thought we were going to score, so he'd fall over the goal, get disallowed.
No, I'm not on about him. I'm on about the referee, James. Why are you stopping the fucking game? It's not head injury. And if you're not sure, if you think, oh yeah, it could be an injury, you fucking make sure first. It's fucking bollocks, mate. These fucking officials, they wonder why they get the abuse they get. And the thing is, they get away with it because they don't have to come out in the media and fucking answer questions and that. They should have to come out in the media and fucking answer questions. They're incompetent. They are not even footballers.
Come on, try again. Draw will be good.
No divider. Get fucking to the ball.
Come on.
Fuck, you learn that as a fucking kid. Do not wait for the ball to come to you. You go to the ball. You get your body in between the ball and the man. Are you going to stop it now, ref? You might as well blow your whistle.
Go on. It's no one there, isn't it?
We call it. Oh, look. No. That's a corner. He's gone down again. Fucking no one. Who's touched him? Fucking Casper the Ghost. Do you know what I mean? Oh, these fucking players, mate.
Fucking Lanzini, mate. Get your football boots on.
Mate, he's held his head as the ball's gone past him, anticipating the ball's going to hit him in the head.
No, mate, I'm missing the point. Look at that fucking shot from him. What the fuck is he doing? Fucking hell, mate. We're not going to score, mate. We're going to keep missing these fucking chances over and over again. Oh, fuck's sake.
Look, now he's rolling about now. Who's this, Martial?
Yeah, he's coming on. He's the guy who made the block. He's gone off.
The guy that made the block? No, he ain't.
Was his name Munir? Isn't his name, is it?
No, it was Navas. It was their skipper. What, the one that got injured? that the ref stopped the play for.
Yeah, that was someone else.
Yeah, that was
actually.
Navas.
Yeah.
That was their centre half, their skipper. Oh my God! What are you fucking? Are you what? Ref's gonna give that to you? Fucking disgusting. So what I mean, we're not smart. We're not fucking fast. We're not on it. We're been pickpocketed.
Oh yeah, look at his neck. This guy. Is he a Formula One driver?
Well, he looks younger now. He's left United, doesn't he? Oh, Rashford. Not Rashford.
I think he's lost a lot of weight. He looks more slim, doesn't he?
Yeah. Well, he's actually playing football now, isn't he?
They're probably taking their ketchup bottles off the tables, mayonnaise and that. Because Lukaku in Milan, do you remember he lost a lot of sugar corner.
Like now they're holding on to the ball. Even the fans are fucking cheating and shit. Do you know what? I hope we score. Right?
Is that West Ham there, isn't it? Yeah, it's West Ham.
And see how they fucking like it. And we take the 1-0 back to the London Stadium. Or by some miracle we go 2-1 up. And they're fucking rushing to get the ball back and fucking doesn't mean nothing.
Go on, clear it.
Nothing stupid. Look, why are you just fucking standing there, dangling the leg? Oh, these players are thick. They're not playing smart football at all. They were just sitting there fucking ball watching, waiting for them to do something, to pass it, to throw it or whatever. They're moving. We're not anticipating. We're not picking up the fucking men that's on their own. This is fucking criminal football.
There's West Ham in the corner.
No, not yet.
You been cut off?
No.
I'm much healthier, man.
Yeah, then he looks a lot fitter and healthier.
Is the goal crap or good?
Shit from our perspective, but good for them. Noonan, I think. And he's ballooned every single shot over the bar. Oh, that's what I didn't say.
Kunde's out of position, isn't he?
But it's just fucking
clueless. We've messed it up.
Fucking stupid. It's unreal.
Oh, mate, we were on the break and we just didn't do it.
It's not. We can't shoot them.
We were clean through 2 against 2. That was, and we stopped. Oh, mate.
Don't turn in it. Turn back out. That's it.
Don't worry,
there's no one there, man. Fucking look up. Look up. How have we just turned to cross the ball in without looking? That England flag there. See that?
Hang on, that's a bit.
See that England flag?
Isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, the only other thing it could be is Northern Ireland, which it isn't.
No.
What's that other one? That Georgia, that looks like. But that's not. It's not Georgia's flag either. Fuck, man. How the fuck has he got that? This is just ridiculous. I want him to go next week. I don't fucking think I want to.
The guy.
Mate, he slipped over. You could have just turned out and gone down the line.
What are we doing, mate? Oh my god, what are we doing?
This is what I mean. We're not on it. Look at that. Fuck me, Jazz. I'm going to turn this off.
Not bad, mate. Not bad. Not bad, but you've got to stop again, isn't he? There's no one in there. Corner, mate. Well done. Get in there.
It doesn't matter because we're not going to fucking do anything from it.
No, that's the only chance we've got scoring set piece. You know, they bung it in there, and then we'll get the odd head on it, and it'll go in, mate. 1-1.
Yeah, but mate, we've got no fucking delivery. So, mate, you've seen our crosses into the box. They've gone to no one. Paul, why? Why from the keeper? Why?
Yeah, he could have had someone there to drive it back in, couldn't you? There's no one there.
Right? Yeah, you just showed him on the inside. That's fucking stupid. So basic. See what I mean? We're not fucking smart. It's too stupid. Unreal. We are lucky.
Yeah, good
we are
idea there.
lucky that they are not as good as they should be or could be.
No, they're not on it, mate. I'm pretty surprised.
Mate, they could be annihilating us by now.
Unless we win a...
they've gone in half time, and Moyes has said to them, "Nice one. It's 0-0 at half time. Lovely. Keep playing like that." And then Seville have gone in. Their managers grilled them and said, "Well, I want more intensity. I want fucking more direct. Get at them." And it's like the 81st minute, 82nd minute now. And we have not changed the way we play it at all. Look, what the fuck is that? That's Lanzini again. Doodling on the fucking ball. Allowing... Come on, no. Take Lanzini off. Take him off. Push
I think
up.
We might win might win a penalty, mate.
Huh?
Might win a penalty, mate. Never know.
Yes. Been fucking awful. Hate to say it, I like Manu, but he's been fucking awful.
Finishing's all over the place, isn't it? Yeah.
Not even his finishing. He's not really had an opportunity to shoot. He's fucking been nicked in possession about 3 times that I remember off the top of my head. He got a yellow card because he was caught in possession and they nicked him off him and he fucking pulled their shirt and dragged him back. He done it in the first half and then he got caught in possession then.
Oh, mate.
Optimistic.
Huh?
The whole morning I've been saying, "Oh yeah, don't expect to win."
I didn't. I thought we might get.
No, I reckon we'll win fucking 2-0 and 2-1, and I'm like, fucking deluded our fan base sometimes.
I think we should be drawing. I think, but
no, we shouldn't. They've been the better team.
They're home, yeah, but they're at home. You expect that, don't you, in Europe? But we should have.
I don't expect us after the first half to go in 0-0, and that's a good scoreline, and then for us to fucking sit off like we're 3-0 up or something. That's what they're playing a bunch of cunts. 21 attempts. 2/3 of those have been off target, I bet. Oh, fuck me, Lino, you fancied the flag.
I keep showing this guy, who's he?
Right, can we play? Why are we dropping in? Anyone would think we're fucking 1-0 down. Do you know what I mean? We're playing like we're 1-0 up, and we're trying to keep the ball and trying to be smart and whatever. But there's no one into him. Fucking that whole middle. Someone just needs to drop in to receive the ball, turn and give it, and then you can fuck off again up front. No, that's it. Rice can join in there. He's got Nobes behind him. Rice can do his running, and Nobes can do the technical things.
85 minutes, 86 nearly
Fuck
gone.
me, man. See, we're not on it. We're not on it. Fucking cheap. Giving the ball away cheaply as well. We've got no fucking clue.
Oh, shit.
Well done.
Oh, needed that.
Benno. That's it. Now let's go. Go up the pitch together. Look, standing around. Fucking standing. Come to the ball. Fucking want the ball. That is the idea of the game. Come to the ball. Want the ball. Give and go. Pass and move. Fucking angles. Fucking shocking. Get me on that fucking pitch. That's what it fucking frustrates me playing, like watching football. I have such a passion for it.
Go on, keep going. Throw it. Oh, 87 minutes nearly gone. Sevilla.
Switch, turn, switch. Play it early. Fuck me. 2.5 minutes of normal time.
Yeah, nearly 88 minutes.
Playing the ball behind players as well just don't fucking help. Beat him. Just fuck ref. What? Are you fucking dumb? The ball's gone behind him. If that's in the Premier League, it gives that for obstruction.
Mm.
And you argue that, oh, where's he supposed to go? He's just run into him. Doesn't matter.
Come on. Oh. He's going to do a couple of subs now, Sevilla.
Listen, mate, we should have made a couple of. What the fuck is he doing? What the fuck is he doing?
I didn't see it. I didn't see what happened there. The camera wasn't quite on it.
So just cut right. Rice wouldn't have done nothing like that, especially with no reason. He's fucking milking it, trying to get him sent off.
Is it Nasri? Oh, Nasri, whatever his name is.
Oh, look, he's gone to pick him up. Because he's fucking cheating, that's why. What's he getting involved for and all? Knock him out.
Oh, it's nothing. I thought it was something else.
Like, mate, they're fucking cheating. Like, just trying to waste time.
Who's he booking?
He's booking Rice. For what?
Well, for what, though?
No, he's booked the other geezer for coming up.
Yeah, Rice didn't do anything.
That's fucking right and all.
Okay, misses the next game.
Rice as well.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
It's what I mean about these fucking refs. They ain't got a fucking clue, mate.
I ain't got... They've got
Diffie's as if he's actually watched that incident.
They got to appeal it.
Huh?
They've got to appeal this if they can, the yellow card, right? Even do anything.
You can't appeal yellow cards, James. Mate, what are you on tonight, mate?
Oh, I'm just not with it, mate. I'm sick of West Ham, mate, at the moment. I'm just.
This is like fucking Tottenham in the quarter-final of the Carabao Cup. All
Yeah,
over
yeah,
again. Massive game.
Throw it away, innit?
Like, where's his yellow card then, ref?
Well, he's the same guy, innit? It looks like they all play look the same to me.
If it is, then that's probably why.
Get in there, Zuma.
I'm not being funny, yeah. I'd take it, right? But that's not a free kick to us. That's not a foul.
No, I know.
Because I would be absolutely livid if that was done to us. That's not a foul.
How much added on time? I don't even know.
I do not know. It stinks of fucking West Ham Tottenham in the Carabao Cup final. Massive game that you should be up for. Should be going all out for. And we're not. We've not even fucking turned up in the second half. And it's all down to fucking David Moyes. Because he's obviously said something at half time and not got him up for it. How are you, as a coach or a manager or whatever, not getting them up for it? Regardless if you're holding the fucking kings of this competition to a 0-0 draw at half time. That's irrelevant. You've still got another 45 minutes to play. You tell them to go and play like a bunch of cunts, we're going to lose the game like we have. I can't see us winning by 2 goals at London Stadium. Or do you know what I mean? Even if it took us...
they're going to be well organised.
Even if we had another 4 games against Seville, we're not winning by 2 goals at the end of it on aggregate. I can't even see us winning 1-0 at the London Stadium against these. Take into extra time. Another wasted fucking ball. Why are we bringing Masuaku on 30 seconds to go? What is the fucking point? This cunt's doing my nutting. Moyes, what are you doing? What, wasting time?
Don't know what's going on.
Wasting time when we're 1-0 down. To bring fucking Masuaku on. He took the time on 10 minutes ago.
He don't know what he's doing with Masuaku.
Fuck me. Is he fucking demented or something? I don't understand that. 30 seconds to go. Well, by the time he's got on the pitch, it's 10 seconds. There should be more added time on, though, because of substitutions.
That's it, mate. We played the 3 extra. That's it, mate.
Yeah, but there should be like another minute.
Nah, what
Someone just please shoot. Not him. You're in the fucking wrong position. Should be given to someone else. So thick, so fucking greedy, this team.
That should be it, I think, isn't it?
Don't play as a fucking team, this lot.
Oh, fuck. I'm going to get the second.
Kiss goodbye to everything for the season. That's it. Fucked it. Cool. We're not getting any European football. We're not getting nothing. We fucked it in every fucking competition. The only thing we've got left to play
What's happened now?
Is the Premier League. He's stopped time. They all celebrated thinking it was ended thing. I know he has. He's called it now. Yeah, he's called it now. But Masuaku's like, bro, why am I coming on? Oh, fuck me. Do you know what I mean? If I was Masuaku, right, I would turn around and say, no, what's the point? What is the fucking point of me coming on for 30 seconds?
It just doesn't look like we're going to do anything every week, mate. I'm just sick of it. Fucking drab, mate.
Which means when they come to London Stadium, they're going to be even more defensive. And then they see Bowen and they're going to be even more defensive because of him. We're not getting nothing. They are going to sit because we have to go. We would have to go an atom. We would have to go atom, right? To get anything from the game next week. So they're going to sit, and then they're going to go bang, bang, bang on the counter attack. 2-3, 4-0 on aggregate. See you later. That's all she wrote.
I think the game's still nicely balanced at home. I think
We're still in the tie.
Oh yeah. But
playing like that, we've played like a bunch of fucking cunts there. And we are lucky we haven't lost that 3-0. I'm sorry to be negative, but that's exactly how I feel. We are lucky we haven't lost that 3-0. Because we should have. Fucking Bono in goal. You know what I mean? He's fucking stopped everything.
yeah, I think early goal next week, and
Mate, we couldn't even score in 90 minutes. How the fuck are we going to score an early goal next week?
set piece, isn't it, mate? Corner, I don't know, whatever.
Couldn't
Penalty.
score at Liverpool. Couldn't score at Southampton. It's a joke. We are finished. We are finished.
They're going to get 1 and 2 more players back, aren't they?
Yeah, of course they are. And Rakitic will be playing next week as well.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Martial will probably start next week.
Yeah, I know.
It's a joke. An absolute fucking joke. Three attempts on target to their 6. They had 21 shots on target. Under a third were on target. Under a third of their chances were on target. We have fucking got off lightly there. No, it's a fucking good job there is no away goal because we didn't get any.
Very lucky, yeah, no away goals, mate. Yeah, very lucky. I didn't think the defence of his defence is as good as they're saying. We did getting amongst it a few occasions, didn't we? A few chances, but we just did a lot of scoring, mate.
Fucking clueless going forward though, Jez. Same as every fucking week.
They do things like they hit it
Not
against
being
their own
smart
players,
about
aren't they?
taking up certain positions and making certain runs and creating space for the man next to you.
It's a poor goal to
These
give away, isn't it?
individuals.
Poor goal as well, standing on his own, isn't he?
Like we're playing the ball, like so we're running. Like you've got a player running, you go to give him the ball, he then has to stop running, track back to pick up the ball, and then try and go forward, which they've got fucking every man and his dog and their forklift in front of him. How the fuck are you supposed to attack like that?
Right, just
Play like this. Oh, fucking piss me off. Again, we're in a fucking great opportunity to do something, and we're just gonna fuck it up.
you're right, mate.
December, January, now March. 3 out of 4 months in a row. We've had a good chance to do something, and we've fucked it. Spurs in the quarterfinal of the Carabao Cup. Fucking dreadful. Just weren't on it for a big game like that. For a London derby alone, for Tottenham alone, for a quarter-final of the Carabao Cup alone. Any one of those on their own is a fucking good enough and big enough reason to get up for a game. All 3 of those together, mate, I don't give a fuck. I'll be dying on that pitch to do something. January, we move on to January. We had the whole fucking month to do something. Didn't do nothing. Didn't spend a fucking penny when we really needed it. March, February, fucking waste. And then March, we're in the round of 16 in the European Cup that we've never, basically making history, never been this far in the competition. And we've played like a bunch of cunts in the second half. Even the first half.
Yeah, don't really have a goal
If,
threat, really.
if those two main opportunities where we've smacked it dead down the centre to the fucking keeper, if we've put them in the corners and we've made the keeper work, fair enough. But we've not.
Mm.
See Seville, they must be fucking relieved, right? Because not only have they wasted a lot of chances, they're thinking, fuck me, we got away with that in the first half.
Yeah, I think so, mate.
Because they
Yeah.
could have been 2-0 down.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's the difference between us and other teams. We don't fucking finish. Can't finish. Won't finish. It's a joke.
Yeah.
Like some fucking match fixing going on or something.
Christmas.
Obviously there isn't, but that's what it's like. But no one wants to score.
Yeah. Just saying bloody players and it's getting boring now. That's fucking hell. Right, got a few minutes and we'll close it off. I ain't got the energy anymore. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat some fucking.
I can't be asked. But thanks for everyone who watched. Yeah, disappointing night. Draw would have been good, but
Yeah, I suppose in the country of the game, a draw would have been good. I mean, 1-0 is fucking good if you think back at the whole game. Our two missed chances straight down the throat of the keeper. Their woeful finishing, getting them over the bar all the first half. Bit of lapse in concentration from our side for their goal. Zonal marking on the edge of the 6-yard box and not having the ability to look around and have a bit of spatial awareness and think, oh, that geezer's on his own, let's go out to him. Out of 3 players that wasn't marking anyone, that was spare, that was free, not one of them thought, let me go out to him. It's fucking criminal. So we are lucky that it's only 1-0. Because otherwise this tie would be dead and buried.
yeah, what we'll do, we're going to call it a night and then sleep on it and then probably do a quick review tomorrow and gather our thoughts, I think. So, yep, thanks, mate, for joining me. And get some of your evening back to you, mate. And, yeah, Sevilla 1, West Ham United 0. Take care, everyone.
I might just